drunkest I've been was a night in Berlin when she ate my Bradford sausage alone. Well, I moved her wheelbarrow through the streets broad and narrow, sharing huckles and cuckles, alive, alive. Oh! And I took the genius then.
Oh, yay!
I think I spliced 2 tunes on that, Levi.
Yes, I think you did. First
When are we
commenting
going
tonight
live,
was.
Levi?
Oh, there we go.
When are we going live?
Are we just live now?
Are we recording now?
Did everyone hear Leather's lovely? Did everyone hear?
We diddle.
Excuse me. Did everyone hear Leather's lovely song? Interpol Super Chat, $20 first Super Chat of the evening. Hello, Brew Crew fam. I so need this family time today. Thanks, Leather and Levi, for all you are doing for this community of ours and every week. Top class.
West Coast Canuck and Interpol Shania Wayne. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much, Interpol. I hope you're doing well. How are you feeling this week? And thank you so much for your Super Chat for supporting the studio. Can I just say this here? Because Screw Lady, Beer Countdown, MJ, Ursula, Hook, YZK, AK Brew Crew, Homebrew Loon, Psychic Nick, Space Cowboy, Heatwave Dave, Charles Nato, Morton, who else did I miss out? The Power of Powell, Heatwave Dave, Unique D, Spudsy. Check out Spudsy, everyone. Click on Spudsy's name there and subscribe to his bloody channel.
And the Popman's in the
Beer Countdown. Who have I not said? I think that's everyone I've said. Have I missed anywhere? I scroll down. Garcia. The Head Rat. And Harry, Daisy Rascal, Louis, G-Spot Station, Velvet, and Anita Tata,
I can't find the G-Spot.
Adam, Balsam, Wolf, Jimmy James, and Yasmine looking fine. We control the video. And Cheeky Marie and Wilkie. Cheeky Marie just super chatted $15. Thank you so much. And she said SOS High Brew Crew saving the studio. Thank you so much, Cheeky Marie.
Cheeky Marie.
Glenn Delock super chatted $40. How she could.
Cheeky Marie.
Glenn Delock said how she couldn't get it starting. Greetings. Thank you so much for super chatting $40. Thank you so much.
The goat catcher.
Beer Mat super chatted $5. Thanks so much. Beer Mat is here. Also Charles Nato, Interpola. Millie is here.
I'm starting.
Glorious Rob and Hub.
Right.
Hurricane. Brooke Carlos Danger. Joseph.
Got here. With an Irish woman.
I'm a woman.
Who claims that the best chat upliners in the world is. Are you feeling down? Because I can feel you up. It's Johnny Virtual Butch and it's Levi Jeans. Go on, sir.
Yay!
What are you getting your stew? Let me get your bar stew.
I'm getting your stew.
Yeah,
can you get on my high edition?
It's your stew, please.
This is what happens.
Let me
when
check
you're
it.
Little.
Let me check it out now.
When you're little, you gotta get extra.
Do you want the step, Levi? Do you want the step?
Oh, thank you so much for my.
Do you want the step, Levi? Yeah.
Extra edition. My extra edition. Go on, sir, is here.
The beer mat's on.
Turn up is here. Who have I missed? Kirsty is here. Great
are we glitching, are we?
And a drinking hat. Oh, lovely. And Glorious Gaming is here.
Oh, it's a ghost genius. It's a ghost genius.
Whoa. What are you doing? Hey, Gaming. Wilkie super chat. Wilkie on the net. Super chat $20.
Wilkie. Where's
the bird to the backup bear? That's the question.
Where is the bird to the backup bear?
On the mic, super chat $10.
On the mic. Talk it, sir.
Gotta get back to work here. Just want to say hi to you and all the brew crew. Thank you so much.
On the mic. I'll do me Maggie Scratcher for you later on. I'll do me Maggie Scratcher. Clevi, you're on cider. Are you on cider?
I'm so on
Cleva's on the cider. Cleva's on the cider. Craig's cider. Cleva's on the cider. Where's that one? That's a Ballyhook. A Ballyhook Fire Irish craft ciders.
So thank you so much, everybody who is here, and thank you everyone who's supporting the show. Harold, how are you doing?
Woo!
We are saving the studio. Thank you everyone who's super chatting and helping save this studio in the middle of a pandemic.
Don't comment on me spin.
I don't know. Did we only go live
You make
after?
my entrance very clunky now, Levi. Johnny Bullshit wouldn't do that. Would you, Johnny?
Quiet, isn't he? He's very quiet.
Isn't he? But he is a 100% split. You can travel the world, the wiggly world, and you will never find more of a split than Johnny Bull split.
No!
That's a fact.
There is no one.
A lot of bad things said about him.
More splitchy than Johnny.
Nobody makes a bad split.
That in a good way.
No, if you were to make a cake split, a split cake,
hey Vicky,
you would need a little nibble of his willy hair. That's a fact.
Spudsy,
we have a special breast on tonight, Levi.
Oh, I'm so excited.
A special breast on tonight. We've got guests, we've got breasts, we've got tickle-ackles. We've got tickle-ackles.
He said said, I'm going to work pretty early in the morning, but I suppose I can have one cheeky pint.
Is he going to
Make
Turk?
sure. Do you see Spudsy's name? Spudsy there. Make
He's
sure
on the
that
train,
you
he's
hit
on the train,
Spudsy's
Levi.
name and press subscribe because his channel just has loads of cool
He'll be in the drunk tank.
and awesome
He'll be in the
graphics.
drunk tank. Wait till you
Please
see
go
sir.
out.
Why does Spudsy always end up in the drunk tank, Levi?
Now, just open my bottle and I'm off, says Millie. Now, Harry says something. He says,
She opened her top. That's what she opened her top and looked out the windows there.
he says, Beerbot needs some exercise. I don't think he's moved an inch in 2 months. That's the thing.
He hasn't moved. He's moved a mechanide mile. I clocked him.
Yeah.
And he's moved a mechanide mile
He's just logged
in
up
the
on
last
it.
4 weeks. Yeah. So
Remember-
Borg, you see, he's like 7 of 9ers. You know, a mechanide mile. That's the Rubes would let you know. Rubes would let you know.
Really like the Power Pal Super Chat $20.
With Johnny Bulchett coming on. Johnny Bulchett should be here at 9:30, and then we have our special breast coming on, and then we might have a troublemaker coming on later on as well. Now, because we have so many special breasts tonight, I don't know, Clevi, are we going to be able to get a Zoom with any of the Brew Crew tonight? We don't know.
Well, we're going to set a challenge.
We're going to try.
We're going to
try.
set a challenge to
Yeah.
see who we Zoom
Good
to. Not
girl, Levi.
That is what we're going to do because it's so
If
hard. You
some
can't,
of our normal-
you can't choose.
Yes,
You
Levi,
can't-
if some of
I'm
our
terrible
normal
at choosing.
if some of our normal Zoomers get on, they go, I want to come on your Zoom again. You have to do something unbelievable, and you have to super chat to us or send us a message that you're going to do this. And then when we do Zoom, you have to do it immediately, right after a few seconds, because we've got Johnny Strap on Bullshit. We've got a special breast coming on. Whoa! And then we have a troublemaker coming on after that. So if you want to get in on the final Zoom, it has to be
Final
Zoom.
Zoom. The Power Pal.
The pop star.
Super chatted, $20. A little cabbage for the studio, and the best
Sorry.
part of Friday. Brew Crew is the best.
Look at the
crew.
state of me cabbage
Thank you
pop.
so much, the Power
Look at
Pal.
the pop, it's rotten,
Much
sir.
appreciated.
Look at the
Really
state of it, sir.
appreciate
She's
that.
coveted.
Who else is here? Will's Power is here. Rooktown
Will's Power,
is
Will's Power.
here. Cadillac is here.
Did you call him Cadillac?
Rubes is here. I have a Jack and Coke and I'm ready to go like Blur.
Is
Oh!
Rubes on his jack, is he?
This is
Is he on his jack?
century.
Take your jacket off when you're drinking jack, sir.
Bates is
We're
here
gonna
and
eat the room
MJ. Bill Bates. Harry
Oh,
James.
wait! Bill Bates, what was I
that's
thinking?
Sammy. For the
DG,
internet's here, simply the best.
DG Bates,
Oh,
DG Bates, not
That's
VHS, DG
DG
Bates.
Bates, that's Bill
Higher
Bates.
definition quality
That
of the
is
tape,
now-
actually.
That's Bill Bates'
Oh,
official
this is
name.
Clive. This is
DG
cider.
Bates.
This is what's it called? This is
Oh, I think it's
Craigie's Irish craft
Oh, yes,
cider,
I can hear
6
your
horsepower.
lovely voice there,
She's
Leonard.
Irish cider.
Kristen's here. Kirsty is here.
Oh!
Everybody's
She
here.
took a hoe.
No, I've done that roll call.
Oh, sorry, Levi.
Oh, you
I tapped you there.
nearly tapped
Right,
me.
this your cider, Levi. I'll do your cider
Okay,
pour
I'm
here.
so excited.
How does this
Because-
roll up,
And this
Sarah?
glass, we didn't know who it was sent from. It was sent from Tricky Troy.
Yeah,
Shout
do you
out
want the
to
dirty
Tricky
glass?
Troy. And I just want to say
Do you
there's
want the
some
dirty glass?
emails and everything that I have to get back to, and I will be getting back to them over the weekend.
Oh, yeah, there's loads of people. Oh, I have to get back to the trickster. There's a few of them, Levi,
Yeah,
isn't there?
there is.
Look at that.
So thank you
Staunch
so
deals.
much. Running joke.
Oh!
Speaking of which, running joke.
Oh, master stroke, Levi. I'm master
Master
stroking
stroke.
right now when he comes on, sir.
Running joke, and if you see beside running joke, he's got a little leather emoji in yellow.
What
And
is that, Levi James?
Well, what that means is running joke went, and he went to beside the subscribe button of our channel where it says the word join.
Staunch
And
master.
running joke and other people too tapped on the word, tapped that on the word join, and he
What
became
else?
a Brew Crew, official Brew Crew join member. And you can become Brew Crew 1, 2, or 3. And when you go a certain amount of time, it changes color. So running joke has been a Brew Crew official join member for 2 months. And that's when you get custom emojis. And the longer we go, Leather, the more we can have other custom emojis.
That's right, Levi. If you grab your grind, you can press join, and join us beside the subscribe button. A great way to support the
Thank you
channel.
so much.
If you would like to support us during this live stream, we also have our PayPal Beer2 campaign. If somebody spills your drink and you want to mess them up, you can go to our PayPal address, which is areyouhaving@gmail.com. We also have our Patreon.com, which is the only place you can watch this entire livers show. So we don't know what's going to happen in. We've got special breasters. It's unbroken. We also have a super chats, super twats, and super stickers.
Super
Thank
twat.
you so fucking much. We're also on Cameo, Mameo.
Waco
I don't
super
know.
chatted $10, and I
I
put
don't know.
all the links to Patreon and
Is that the
everything.
Waco did?
Waco super chatted $10, and he said, whoop whoop whoop,
Oh, he's trying to be a YouTuber, Levi.
whoop whoop.
He's trying to be one of those YouTubers that starts with a big whoop whoop whoop.
Oh, Dennis 420 super chatted $2. Cheers,
He
guys.
immediately
Much love.
angers me, Waco. He immediately angers me.
Dennis, thank you so much
Gets
for
me to be
taking the
drinking.
time to super chat to us and support
Who that, Levi?
Studio Live. Dennis 420. Thank you so
So
much.
it's the 420 in, is he?
Yeah.
The 420 in.
Cadillac has just become, as you see, Cadillac has just become a Brew Crew level 3. Now Cadillac can use all the custom emojis for our channel that only the join members can use.
So they're specular, aren't they? And if you're on for more than 6 months, you get your own.
Yes.
You get your own.
You get your own.
What are you going to do with your own?
So that's amazing. Thank you so much. Don't forget to press
Levi,
join.
we've just started the shows. We've been going for 2 hours
Also,
already. It's unbelievable.
top 10 gens and just $5. Package in the mail. The guy at the post office gave me hell, so hopefully it gets there. Okay. Well, unless she means it in a good way.
Did he give you your phone number? Did he give you your phone number? Did he give you how many phone
Super
number?
chat $5
Rubes!
and said mastering and drinking. It's like jingling and mastering. Too many balls in the air. If you catch my drift, go on, sir.
Well, he is a master drinker. He is a master drinker. That's a fact.
Thank you so much, Cadillac, for becoming a Brew Crew
There's your
level
cider,
3
Levi.
member. Much fucking
Levi
appreciated.
Nichols has it under our suckers.
Who am I missing?
Sergio.
Amber's here. More Captain Morgan's
Sergio.
here.
Sergio!
So normally on normal live shows, although this is the new normal, I'd be behind the camera paying way more attention to the Brew Crew.
The camera.
But you two are in here just messing while I was
you
behind the
two.
camera working.
Even
so
Berkeley
now,
and Levi have no respect for him. Even I'm going to tell him he said that now. I'm going to tell him he said that.
So now look at him.
Did he complete the challenge?
Well,
Did Johnny
yes,
Strap and
did he?
Budget complete the challenge? We asked him to go onto the homeschool pub and we asked him to throw down, are you having it? Or we asked him to throw in, go on, sir, or something like that on the homeschool pub, on his new show that he's doing on the homeschool pub. There's more drinking than thinking that goes on in that show, let me tell you. So let us see if Johnny Budget had the ball sackers to do it. We also have a special breast coming on directly after Johnny Strap on Budget. You do not want to piss.
You don't want to miss it. Right now.
You do not want to miss this. Because we like to have interviews with Brew Crew. We like to have interbrews.
Interbrews.
So I'm doing that far too much to see. So Levi, let us get on with the shows of tonight. We've got chips, we've got dips, we've got packets, we've got sackets. We also have snack sacks and we've got munch packs. So if you would like us to open an expired snack sack, all you have to do is super chat in snack sack. If you would like us to open up the munch pack, all you have to super chat in is munch pack. So this is the snack sack versus the munch pack. We also have other challenges called chug your mug.
Chug your mug.
Chug your mug. Chug your mug.
Wiggle your willy.
Wiggle your willy.
That's the Brew Crew member comes on with their friend Willie and they go.
That's what they can do. That's what you can do if you win the final Zoom. If you win the final Zoom.
If someone can come
they have to
in
sell themselves for the final. What are they going to do? Exactly.
Because
no, shut the channel down again, Levi. Your mother wiggled your willy.
Someone's called Willie and you wiggle them. Oh, somebody sent us a video of their friend Willie wiggling them. Cadillac.
Oh, what time is it, Levi? No, Levi. What's Cadillac saying?
Cadillac, super chat $30.
Wow.
I'm finally able to do this. I love you all. Hope you all string it. Cadillac, thank you. This Cadillac.
First cock of the day.
Brew Crew level 3 member.
First cock of the day.
Super chat. Thank you so much, Cadillac.
Cadillac.
Morton super chatted 50 DKK Copenhagen or with you, which I think is $5, I think, because when it's
that's Morgan.
So thank you so much, Morton.
Morton,
taking
sir.
the time to super chat to us and
thank you, Morton, sir.
keeping the show alive. Thank you so much.
Did I press that, Levi? Did I press that?
I did.
You
MJ
did.
super chatted $5.
Doing everything.
With a custom emoji. Did you get to pick up your post today? We're excited to see mini bar stars.
That's plenty of crackers. That's plenty of crackers only, but you have to answer it. You super chat, you have to answer the question.
I'm in the bath. I haven't. I'm in the bath.
I'll see the ducky. Just ask him to see the ducky. Does he have the ducky?
I am a genius. I have the best phone in the world and my Switch. What more do I need? I didn't answer your question last week. My answer is marry Levi anyway. And Millie, super chat.
It's like a divorce.
Beer Matt.
Millie.
I plan on getting smashed during this live. I decided to chase my shots of Devil's Cut with Jello shots. You only live once, right? Yes.
Who's that, Millie?
Millie.
It's Millie on the Devil's Cut. Good stuff. Devil's Cut. Good stuff. Just don't get salt in your Devil's Cut.
Levi,
what time are we? You have to let me know, Levi.
No,
what's on the clock there? 7. We've got a few minutes.
So okay.
Johnny Bullshit will be giving you a jingle in the next 10 minutes. First guest is coming on.
Yes, I did.
And we don't class Johnny Bullshit as a special guest. We class him as a split.
Special split.
Because he's like part of the studio. He's part of the wall. He's like part of the wall. Look how the thing is, doesn't he? He's part of the facility.
Wait, the super chat $10. Who's got a kid that wants a sibling? Go on, sir.
Is that Waco? Who's that?
What? No, that's Waco.
Ah, the Waco.
Yeah. I would like that lovely new top better if it
Waco
did have
ruins
the
the wall.
shirt under it.
What did you say about me shirt?
He was
What did he say about me shirt?
saying he'd love your top if it didn't have that top underneath it.
Well, looks like the running joker's getting exactly what he wants. I'm doing it, Levi. I'm doing it. No. No.
Yeah.
Too early.
much.
Too early. Too quickly. Too early.
Carl
Too
Harmon
quickly.
says, I admire Johnny's focus on that pretzel.
What? What pretzel?
That's what she
That's not a pretzel. That's a shitters. That's a shitters. He nearly made me take it off, Levi.
I know. But
What?
nearly never won the race,
No,
Lever.
it's a good compliment, though.
Never.
Ruben jumps off the thing of the next game. It's called Fishing for Compliments.
Oh!
What could that
Very
be?
good. Oh, I know.
Inspired by the Masterstroke. Fishing for compliments.
Fishing for compliments.
So whoever sends in the best complimenton, that's Frank, complimenton, le Paddington Bear. Whoever sends in the best compliment wins an instant shot. You know, one of the pictures the camera sent in. The pants. You win one a picture of the end of the night. Whoever sends in the Fishing for Compliments challenge.
Oh, I'm excited.
Oh, I've got another game as well.
Well, hold on now.
Whose beer is it anyway?
Whose
So
beer
at
is
the end of
it?
the night, if I lose my beer somewhere, these are great. Jeez, how have people not thought of these? Whose beer is it anyway? I have to find out where did my beer go, because I lost it 3 times in the last live show. And also, oh, another one. Levi, I get Einstein. I get Einstein. Another show. Another show could be as well. Another game show, another challenge could be.
Well, you can do
What snack suits your personality? What snack
snack
suits your
suits your
personality?
What snack are you?
What snack are you,
What
game?
snack are you? Oh, give me a snack.
Give me a snack.
Snack on the arse.
A snack on the arse, Levi.
Sorry, everybody.
So that's what I do. Fuck, a book. I will go over there and grab the munch pack. I will go over there and grab the snack sack. Whoever super chats in snack sack or munch pack, whatever I have, I will decide tonight, what is my snack? What snack am I? What snack is my personality?
Waco.
Levi.
Waco said, Super Chat 10 listening so much, Waco.
Waco, you're Waco.
Waco,
Sorry.
Super Chat 10 and says, lovely suckers, Levi, fishing for compliments. Very good.
Oh, first one in.
Oh, very
First
good.
one in. You say very, very good. You say very, very good to Waco.
Fish. Okay, there we go. Fishing
That's
for
the first
compliments.
one in.
It's the first entry.
I
think that's it.
I'm not going to lie, out of all the games
That's
and
gonna win.
challenges we're after coming up with, I did not think fishing for compliments.
Okay,
would
let's
be
see
the
who else.
best
Okay, so
challenge.
that is Waco's entry into fishing for compliments. Very good.
Don't do
Beer
what
Mat.
you're doing the rods.
Oh, I always try and do the
Fishing for
at the same
compliments.
time. Well, Beer Mat, aka the Wolfpack, hit Wolfpack's name and make sure to subscribe to Beer Mat's channel
Stop
as well.
selling.
What?
Yeah.
Beer Mat's
Fuck
in $3.
Levi.
I believe I
Oh.
won last week with the captain. See the way Beer Mat's using Captain Ireland emoji and Levi
He's
emoji?
using
That's
that one.
because
Let me check to see if
Beer
I see if
Mat
it's still going.
is that's because Beer Mat is a join member. Thank you so much, Beer Mat.
He's on the join,
Right,
isn't he?
Super Chat 10 does. Oh, I think
I can kick them off it, Levi. I can kick them off it.
Oh, I think perfect. Like Levi should win for the best compliment because I've been using it for over a year. Yes, that is.
No, you can't use the you can't use the comment that was used in the comment before the comment. You can't use a comment that was used in the comment before the comment. Running, Levi. No, Levi, take them back. We stopped them in the comments. We're stopping them here.
Okay, good Noonan! Super Chat $20. Drink is a curse, proclaimed the Irish priest. It makes you quarrel with your neighbour and shoot at your landlord and miss. Aye!
Good Noonan, broken dam. It's flooding with genius, sir. Levi, where's me beer gone? Oh, where's me beer gone?
Where's my beer gone? Where's my beer gone?
I found it. It's in front of me here.
Thank you so much. These are great entries. But
So the
that's
games
true.
we have tonight then is fishing for compliments. We also have what snack are you? So what we're going to do with that one is Levi, right? Levi, I have a munch pack here, right? This is a munch. See this here, Levi. This is a munch pack here, right? All right. And this is a munch pack. Let me cut it open here now. Right. Okay. See this is a munch pack here. So in the munch pack here, do you see this Levi? There's there's loads of snacks in here. Never been opened before.
Give it away.
And they're all fresh snackers. But
Bum, bum, bum.
also we have is the snack sack, Levi. You remember the snack sack? And these are out of date snacks, right? So if you type in munch pack or snack sack, expired and the other one is brand new user, and then we will have to stage that snack out of it, finding out what snack are we?
What snack are we? And don't forget to hit the like button on this live
Yeah.
show. Thank you so much. Everyone who's
I'm
watching.
looking forward to the snack sack.
I'm looking for Leather, you look like you still have a work working liver. Hashtag fishing for compliments. Oh, there we go.
That's the fishing for compliments walk.
Very good. Oh my goodness, I can't. Robert Green, how are you doing tonight? Shutterbug is there. Joe Undercover, how are you doing? Y'all gotta visit Savannah, Georgia, USA. Oh my gosh, we'd love to, although it doesn't seem like anyone's gonna be going anywhere. Most people don't.
I'm going to gorgeous Georgia. I'm going to gorgeous Georgia. You're bucking kidney, sir, yeah.
John P, how are you doing tonight?
Can I have one thing out of this man lunch
Todd.
bag?
Well, yeah, go
There's
on.
more snacks over here. What are these salted caramel poppies? Salted caramel poppies. Who sent these in? Salted caramel poppies.
Hey, BMX, how are you doing?
Salted caramel poppies. These are from
Hey, Sam.
Black Mountain. Oh, North Carolina. Lovely
North
vagina.
Carolina. Lovely vagina.
No GMO popcorn and non-GMO. No artificial flavors or colours in them as well.
Non-GMO.
Salted caramel poppy popcorn.
Brilliant.
Salted caramel poppy popcorn.
That's really good. So you don't get any chemicals and stuff in it.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I love that on Johnny Bullshit's on Levi.
Mm.
What do you think? We'll have a substation now. What are you thinking? I've got Maggie Scratchers as well. Oh, what time is Johnny Bullshit on, Levi? What's going on here?
He's on in 7 minutes.
Right.
He's probably at the moment. He's probably just limbering up.
Now, as I said to you, you're doing what he does, Levi. You're crushing ships.
Oh my.
Thank you so much to everyone who was
What's
donated. Because if you donate, we master weight.
Wash your
Don't
hands
bait.
and stay safe.
GG Baker.
Carlos Super Chat $10. Hashtag fishing for compliments. Levi, how much
Oh.
longer until you're old enough to get a driver's license?
Oh! Yeah! That's from the Danger Ranger, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Although we get
Looks
a
like-
driver's license like way later than the
Yeah,
US.
yeah, very hard.
You
yeah.
guys get it at like 16.
Yeah. We
I'm
have,
not
to
sure
learn
about
how
Canada.
to, we have to learn how to fly a plane before we're allowed to get a driver's license.
We can get it
It's fine.
when we're over 18.
Yeah. What? No. What?
What?
Oh, you're a bit of a late bloomer, were you?
No, and I got it first
We
time.
can get driver's licenses over here after you're the age of 17. You can even drive a Tractora.
The funny thing is though, I don't have a car, so. But I've got like.
Oh, so why don't you stick that on the Amazon wish list, Levi? See how far you can get a
I love-
scooter. You
I
can get
love
another
driving.
scooter.
I love driving safely, but if I could.
You love driving it.
Look at that, driving real fast. I could be a stunt driver. I could.
Could you?
Yeah, wait till you try the jerky I sent, says Charles Nato.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that sounds like a.
What is wrong with you, Charles Nato? We love jerky.
Oh, imagine. Oh, that's how you could tempt Johnny. You could not tempt him. Tempt
No, I
him.
do not. Sorry,
Jesus.
Levi. One thing I do not do is tempt men. If you tempt a man, he'll get a temperature. Fact.
Oh.
Ho!
Yeah. Oh no, I miss editing. Oh my god. I
Down
stopped there.
it. What would have come in there now?
It went
Yeah,
dun
good one.
dun dun.
Good one, Levi.
dun,
For calls like
dun,
Pandammers.
dun.
Good one. Good one.
Sucks. I never missed
Good one.
any job.
It was a good one.
Were you able to buy Genius this week? Says Rubes.
And good girl and good question, Rubes. I was able to buy four Genius. Oh, fuck Levi, 3. Because I had one before we started.
Yeah.
So this is my second last Genius here. And then good question, Rubes. Oh, good stop question. Good girl. Right, Levi, can I show me Burr off? How long to Johnny Bullshit? What do we have?
We have.
We're just getting started here. We're just getting started. So I got the new bottle, Rubes, of Sam Adams. We like to call this Jerry Adams over here. This is the new bottle of Sam Adams. It's 4.8 on the Richter. She's not horsepower, but it's in a new bottle. It's in a new bottle. I don't know. I had a bottle of. It's in a slightly different bottle of this, but it does not state like the Sam Adams that used to be in the original bottle. So I've got that one, and then I've got this one here. Cleve, I might enjoy this one as well. This is Apricot Burr. This is a County Dinglan Burr. It's an Apricot Burr. So that's what I have for tonight. A couple of jeans. And I've got the Pogues. County Corkers. This is Pogue because we ran out of the Kentucky Bourbers. I've got the Pogues. This is the official Irish Frisky Whiskey of the Pogues. Who doesn't know who they are? Go on, Levi! Sing a song, sing a song, sing a song, sing a song. I just saw this like grow. Oh, you have to, Levi.
I did it. Now, Jane Moore says LJG looks like a younger Johnny Depp. Oh.
What?
Yeah.
Has she saying that I've got spoons for hands?
Blaze, aka
Yes!
aka DigiBeta.
Oh!
Super chat of $10. Levi, you're beautiful. Hashtag fishing for compliment. Leather,
Oh, he's
you're
going for the
okay to
fishing
shop.
for compliments.
Fishing for compliments. There we go. Here they are. What a game!
He's going for the fishing for
What a
compliments.
game!
I knew it!
So last week was
What about our
the
special
opposite.
breast? I nearly said who our
Don't.
special breast. Oh, no, said, nearly said. First of all, we are going to have Johnny Strap-on bullshit. Second of all, we are going to have our special
No, it's gone.
breast.
Leather.
And then we are finishing off with a troublemaker. Let's hope he hasn't mastered all over his underpants.
I'm gonna drink something now because I've been looking at the.
If I need to fill up me genius. Are we on the button? Are we on the button for this bastard, are we?
Oh yeah, because Johnny's always under. He's never late. He's so
Whoa.
dedicated. Johnny is.
Look at the
keeping
banger
time.
of that! Look at the banger of
You're
that!
watching this, Johnny.
Look at the banger of that! Look at
By
that!
the way, let's play a drinking game where you take a shot every time Levi touches her hair. You are going to be smashed in
You
like
won't make it! You won't make it!
minutes.
I've actually mixed the bottle here with a can. Are you allowed to mix a bottle of genius with a can of genius? Good girl, good question. Whoa, nice
joke.
ball.
Never, running joke, never.
There she's all in there, Twitter.
Hello,
Slash it.
Oh, it's
Slash
Slash.
it.
Slash to the brew crew. We
Sorry.
don't have any birthdays this week, I
Sorry.
don't think.
Sorry.
I don't think we've
Sorry.
got, everyone's out of birthdays. Thank you so much.
They're so old, they're out of birthdays, sir. They're so old.
I
That's
think
what
everyone's
happens to
going to
you.
be skipping birthdays this year, maybe. Oh my gosh, thank you so much everyone who's watching
Where's
tonight
my
and
copper?
commenting. And if you would like to support the show,
Are we recording, Levi? We live?
we
Aaron.
have got Zooms and challenges. Now we've got challenges for the brew crew as well. So
Yeah.
whoever comes up, if you
Fishing for compliments.
fishing for whoever has the best compliments, or whoever has the weird, the craziest
The craziest
party
thing,
game
yeah.
or talent thing.
Because we've so many special breasts tonight that Olympic champions and everything. We've so many special breasts tonight that we might only have.
But you said nice support, good girl.
Good girl, Spuzzy, thank you. We might only have time for one brew crew Zoom, an interbrew. It's an interview with a brew crew. It's an interbrew. We might only have one, so that person has to sell us on a super chat that they're going to jump into a swimming pool. That they're going to wee in a bath. They're going to break something. If you want to get in on the final Zoom tonight, you have to do something that we have never seen before. Something actually jump in the swimming pool. I'd love to see that in the middle of the night or in the middle of the day with all your clothes on. That is what I'm challenging out there. If you
But
don't,
when you jump in, you keep the pint above water.
but if you don't have a swimming pool, you have to do the
Paddling pool.
beer bucket
Or a
challenge
sink.
or something like that.
Or if you jump the
and I would
bath,
tell
you
you what
might
we do.
slip and hit your head.
We
and
will
you're
put
dead.
whatever this is up on Instacabbage. We've 45 million Instagram Cabbage followers, and we will stick that video with the introduction of us into the Instacabbage. Levi, that's a very good prize, Levi.
That is
That's
very
a
good.
prize.
Dennis420 became Brew Crew level 1 and just pressed the join. He grabbed his groin and pressed join.
Level 1, 420. Thank you so
Thank
fucking
you so
much.
much.
Here,
420.
you might have had it before. There's a bit of coffee, sir.
Thank you so much, 420. Really fucking appreciate
So we get
it.
special emojis, we buy emojis
Yes.
and a badge, and after a month you get a different. So if you see somebody in the comments and they've got a different coloured emoji of my headers or Captain Ireland or something like that, that is because those bastards have been on for more than a month, and every month it changes colour and it changes character. And after 6 months, we will make you your own emoji. Levi,
Yes.
you've a lot of emojis to make.
A lot, and they're really hard.
Right, are we in time?
Wilkie Super Chat $5. Leather, my mother says hello.
Oh fuck.
No.
Well, I say to your mother, Wilkie, goodbye. Goodbye, Wilkie, to her.
And she still remembers the tickle of your stash. Hashtag fishing.
Oh, good. Do you know the way she treated me, Cleveland? Do you remember the way she treated me?
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she was all up for the tickle of me stash. Never heard a word from her since, Wilkie.
Oh, Wilkie.
She
Such a
used
nice.
me. She used me for me tash. And for her dirty daughters. She was able to learn everything about me from the videos that you put up, Cleveland.
Oh, yeah.
And she was able to use this. That's all she needed to connect to me.
She didn't even touch you. She just went.
No, she didn't have to. Worse than touching. Worse than touching.
Oh.
Yeah,
She's
worse than
powerful,
touching.
Powerful
Yeah.
lady.
She's a witch, Levi. She's a witch.
She's a witch.
She's a witch.
Good news in Super Chat $5. Fishing for compliments. I can't take my eyes off of you unless you notice me. Then I'll quickly look away and act like it never happened. Yeah.
Oh.
Good entry there, good nooning. $5, Dolce Gabbana, Super Chat $5. Hi, Leather and Levi, what's up, Brew? I can't stay long. I'm up to my eyeballs in dirt plants.
Dolce Gabbana!
Hope you're all having well. I hope you're all doing well. Much love. Hope you're doing well too, Dolce Gabbana.
Is Dolce whipping us?
She
is
is.
Dolce whipping us?
Super Chat $5. Hey, Brew.
Dolce whipping us?
Looking forward to another
Thank
great
you,
show,
Reggie.
and I hope y'all well.
Dolce.
You are well too, the AMC. I hope I haven't missed anyone. Please.
Dolce, what's wrong with these chips? What's wrong with them? What's wrong with them? They're like rubber. But we have the Munch Pack versus the Snack Stack tonight. We've got fresh snacks. We've got out-of-date snacks. If you would like to find out what snack are you, that's one of the challenges we have. The other one is fishing for compliments. That's what we're doing tonight. We've got 3 guests coming up here. The last person in there, Levi, was who was the last one talking there?
You're going to get it right there, lads.
Who was the last one there?
AMC.
What?
The AMC.
AMC. No, the last one there. Who was that?
Dolce. That was.
Yeah, Dolce, in case Dolce missed it. We've got 3 special guests coming in. One of them is a special breast, and then we have a troublemaker coming in at the end. That is the only clue you're having.
Listen to this.
Go on.
Roof says I could jump my roof to my pool and send it to you guys.
Whoa.
Oh, that's an entry. Make sure it's safe.
It has to be
You
Zoom,
know what
though,
it'd be
Levi.
like.
It has to be live, though.
Oh.
It's get a Zoom.
It's get a Zoom,
It's
so
get
it
a
has to
Zoom.
be live.
Because what we're going to do is, can I just play it out, Levi? Can I just play it out? Because what we need you to do is we need to play it live so I can press it here and go, this is live. So, like, we could end up on failed blog. This is not because we want to play it live here, Rube. So if you could get somebody to hold it, or you put it in a chair, and you just press Zoom, and then if you do it Zoom, I don't know if anyone's going to beat that.
These are all huge.
Levi, can anyone beat that? But
I
it
don't
has to
know.
be livers, because I want to shout again, Rubes, you ready? You ready? And then you do the jump. Is that what the question is? That Levi?
Yeah, and hold on a second.
I don't like saying that because that sounds
sorry.
class too, though.
I went.
Oh, what's up, Johnny Bullshit, Levi? Come on!
Hold on a
You're
second.
producing!
No, wait a second.
He'd be going to the pub, Levi!
Sorry, it went down for me for a second. That's why I was producing.
Oh, he's still alive.
It's gone wiggledy, but it's okay. Is it all okay?
Right, I'm going to get Johnny Bullshit on out, Levi.
Now hold on. No, wait 1 second. Interpol Super Chat. Let me get these
Oh.
done. Interpol Super Chat. Shania Wayne wishes he could be here, but he's in office on conference calls all afternoon. He will watch later like a good sextron, and if you want to be a good sextron, here are all the links,
Yes.
and you can do that too.
Thank you so much, Angel Bora.
He said he sends his best wishes for a bunch of crack for everyone. Thank you so much,
No,
Interpol.
I know what he's
Captain
doing.
Morgan Super Chat $5. Zoom.
No.
ASMR beer sucking challenge. Levi and me. I got to worry.
You're sucking from Captain Morgan.
Kane
I like that one.
33366. Kane 33366.
Go on, Ken.
Just became a person. Level 3.
Oh, he's on the level 3. Whoa. What's the nickname, Levi?
Thank you so much.
What is it?
Kane 33366.
Pain 3366.
Not
Pain.
Kane, but Pain
Oh,
is
Kane
good.
from Mortal Kombat.
Oh.
Kane, whoa.
He said PayPal messed up my stuff. Oh.
Oh, look.
But so thank you so much, really fucking appreciate that so much. Thank you so much, Kane.
Thank you so much to Kane. I love the stage to Kane, and thank you so much. Level 3. He's after problems, John. He's after pressing John. Levi, it's time to get a Zoom.
Oh, let's get on, John.
Oh,
Just let's say
fuck,
let's
Levi.
get on,
No,
John.
I do not want to get on John, Levi. I don't want to get on him. He's too hairy. His ticker told me.
It's time to
Get on, John.
There we go. Thank you very much.
Send a John letter. What do you call that?
A dear John.
Send a dear John. Right, Johnny, strap on. Do you want to get on the Zoom, sir? Saddle up. How's that? Right, did you WhatsApp him, Levi? You let me know when he's trying. You let me know when he's trying for a baba. Let me know. How many children do you think he has now, Levi? How many children do you think he has? Levi.
Well, I've sent it now. I'm down with that.
I'm thinking 5. Out of lockdown, when lockdown ends, I think Johnny Budget is going to emerge from his splitchery, and he's going to have 5 mini splitches that walk out with him, right? And I swear to Jesus, Levi, if you've any relations, including your mother, they're all going to be impregnated in a month.
Oh, he's
That's
definitely going to
because
have
splitch kids grow quicker. Splitch kids, like, in 1 month, a splitch kid could be like 20.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah.
the US running joke says we call the Jacks the John.
The John, NYPD Blue, they almost called it the
I'm
John.
going to the John.
They all going to the John.
Oh, this is what he does. Sipowicz goes, when he's stressed out, I'm going to the John.
Yeah, or he does the double slap. No? Is that what he does? Like a double slap? They slide their hand in a sweaty face. I love that.
Right, let's
I
see
love
now.
that.
Is he on?
So, how's she cutting? Let the tracker guy here with Levi jeans. welcome to the Alive Show. If you've just joined now, I know there's been a lot clumpy has just come in at the one time like a blocked ear. So thank you so much for being like wax and licking your sacks. Welcome to the live show. We've got special guests, special breasts, we've troublemakers. It's all happening tonight, sir, because this could be the last week of our liquor lockdown, because after Monders happens, most of County Ireland opens, isn't it, Clevi? If there's one more week left, kind of one more week, but
unless everyone splitches up.
Yeah, unless all the splitches are let out the one go. So I think what they're doing is everybody's allowed out from Monday onwards in County Leprechaun Land, except splitches. So if you're a splitch, like John is not allowed out because he'd be splitching all over the place, Clevi.
Oh yeah.
From his chickers to his doggers
he's
to his.
He's gonna be the first one, like.
Yeah.
He's gonna be queuing.
He's had it 5 times. He's had it 5 times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, splitches can't catch it.
Which virus are we talking about?
Well, the big boner.
Okay, now hey Boosty, how you doing?
Is he ringing, Levi? I can hear him ringing, Levi. Is he ringing? He's ringing now. He's ringing now. Is he ringing? Let me try him here.
Is he ringing?
What's he under? What's
he
his
ringing
name?
now?
Let me. What's his number, Levi? How do I ring him, Levi? Where's the button? Can I ring him? I can't. For fuck's sake. Where's she providing? Is he ringing, Levi? I've accepted you now, Johnny Strap-on. Is he ringing now?
Hey, Ramon,
He might be there. Let me try him again, Levi. External. Let me try and ring him here. Oh, I got it. Can I do this call? That's it. Let me try this. Okay, ring him. I'm trying him.
Let me see.
Am I wrong? I'm trying him at start video. Johnny Strap-on bullshit.
Shutterbug Super Chat $5 fishing for
Hey, Shutterbug!
Levi makes one ready to get on a plane to Ireland, and not through the airport either. Airdrop like a PUBG. Hello, thank you so much, Shutterbug.
Is he fishing for compliments? Is he, Levi?
Fishing for compliments.
No, this isn't working for me. Johnny Strap-on's going to have to ring us. End meetings for all. I think it was ringing everyone there.
Now Johnny is.
Right, let me know when he's on. Let me know when he's on. Again, as I said to Clevi Jeans, we have a lot of special guests and a lot of special breasts tonight, so thank you so much. Let me know which is our sipping. I told Rubes what I was sipping tonight. I'm on the Sam Adams, aka the Jerry Adams. We've got Genius going. We've got the Pogsers. That is the Perdetinal, and that is the Genuine. That's the Genuine.
Don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't.
And the
like button
whiskey.
now. Go now and tickle the like button.
Do you want to show it to Levi? I have a pre-poured. To everyone out there super chatting and super wad, and anyone who grabbed their join and pressed join, thank you so much. Sludge you did, 40 horsepower, the pokers, Sludge. Woo! Oh! No drugs, only jugs. Whoa! Good stuff. That is good. They're dating Irish frisky whiskey, and that is down in County Corkers, that's made.
Pete's, the power of passage at $5. My ex is like Amazon. What? You see that box everywhere. Hashtag
what?
Throw that compliment fish back. Oh, back in the water. Let me see now.
Very strong. That's very strong, Levi. Very strong.
Who will be our surprise?
Who was the best one? So Levi, like fishing for compliments. What was that one?
Well,
the first one. What was that?
So the guesses are.
I love that one.
He waved Dace's curly would be great.
The driving license. The driving license one. When are you old enough to apply for your driver's license?
Oh, yeah, that was good.
That's such a dirty compliment. Dirty, so it is.
Now, Helga, how are you doing tonight? Helga's in
Who?
the comments.
Who?
Helga, do you remember?
Oh, Bombshellga Elga.
Yeah.
Is that Bombshellga Elga? Oh, I think
Anyway.
Move on anyway.
Moving along.
As I said before, we've got Johnny Strap-on bullshit coming on, a few mensers. We've got a special breast.
I knew he'd be late.
What?
He's
always late.
He's
He's like Pontiac's Day. It's always late. You never get it just exact.
early. Oh my goodness.
Bombshellga Elga, isn't it?
Okay, everybody, super chat the time that you think Johnny will come on. You'll make it.
Super chat the time when Johnny will come on. I like that. Cleveland, you're on the cider.
Okay, I am on the cider. And
That's 6.5 horsepower of that. Watch that now. Good stuff. That's good stuff. Cleveland Nipples loves it under her suckers. She loves it under her suckers.
Stinky Pig, says the Power Pal. Funny you should ask.
Good one, Power Pal. We've got Stinky Pig here, and we're going to play the first round of Who Am I? Who Am I? Forget fishing for compliments. Or what snack are you? We're playing Who Am I?
How are you doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. And all the fans. Sending our love and beer hugs to you.
Okay, here's the first one.
Great to have you here.
Here's the first one here. Randomly pulled out, Levi. Look
yeah, it's not a matter of will he be late, but how late is Carlos? Okay.
Let him WhatsApp you first, Levi, and that's yours. So this is Who Am I? Right, first one to get this in the comments. Again, thank you so much for joining us for our Live and Laugh streamers here. You're so unbelievable. Thank you so much to everyone who is donating, because if you donate, we master weight. Wash your hands and masturbate afterwards. Levi, this is Who Am I? Enter it into a one hand. Do you have it?
Oh,
Read
okay,
it once.
here we go.
Right, wait, I've been Stinky Pink here. So by the time Stinky Pink stops smoking, the first person to get into the comments gets a photo sent to them of the shoulder at the end. And my one is...
Okay, so what do I have to do?
Okay, the minute Stinky Pink goes...
Easy.
Right, into it.
You're gonna... No, hold on to your mine.
Oh, it's done. Who am I? It's a celebrity. It is a celebrity. Who am I? Who gets it the first, Levi? Who gets it the first? No, you can't do it after, Levi.
Sideways.
No, you can't do it after. What are you throwing yourself, Levi? You can't do it after. You can't. Who's getting it? Who got mine? Mine was very accurate. Michael Jackson,
John Travolta.
Oh! Who got Johnny?
Beyonce.
Who got John?
I'm gonna go back.
Who got Travolta?
There was once a fella McSweeney who spilled some gin on his weenie. Just to be couth, he added vermouth and then slipped his girlfriend a martini.
Once it was only a martini. That's a great one. Take a picture of that one, Levi, will you?
Okay, I'll take a picture now. Hold on a second. Maybe $5. JBS will probably show up at the end.
He's showing up now, Levi. Did he? What's up? Did he? Right, let's try. I'll try to get him on now. In case he's trying to.
Let's play. Where's John gone?
Get a Zoom. Right, but I'm on here now.
When do you think you'll start picking up boxes from the parcel unit? Because my next box can't sit around for weeks. The items going to send have a short shelf life, says Jimmy James. Yes, mine. Bye.
Okay, well, we should be able to, hopefully, the entire country is in lockdown. And it's opening up a little bit this week, so they're going into phase 1 this week, which means we can travel. 5
kilometers.
5 kilometers. Now, unfortunately, the parcels are about 50. They're about at least 50 kilometers away. Is that right?
So hopefully in this week, but the week after.
The week after.
Or the week after that, they'll start.
We might be able to collect them at the end of this week, but not get to open them until. So hopefully, Shimmy Shims, do not worry. Every item, expired or what's the opposite of expired? Fresh will be used. Do not worry. If it doesn't get used here, we put them into the snack sack. They all get used no matter what it is. But thank you so much to anyone who has sent us a care package, a care package, and an envelope, or letters of praisers, because sometimes you like to praise us. Thank you so much. It's really fucking appreciated. Really appreciated.
Spudzy said something actually
because I know they put a lot of time and lovers into it, like Shimmy Shims and Yasmine. He's their own fucking leave that one. Thanks so much.
That is exactly it. So thank you so
and there's other ones, isn't there? Beer Mosey, you were saying as well, isn't that right?
I'm getting box
Beer Mosey, you've got Running Joke. There's loads of them up there. I can't just think there is a lot of them.
Joke. Oh my god.
MJ, yes, that's right. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's been so long since we opened a box. I want a box.
We'll have to do like a 9-hour video. We might do that. We might open them live. To get through it, Shimmy, if that's okay.
To edit. But Spudzy said something very important, and I just think we should all
looking deaf.
Other than that, he said something very important. I think we should all listen to this.
Good girl, Levi.
If this was an edit, I'd be adding music. But he said, watch the walls. No matter where you are, no matter who you're with, make sure you watch the walls. And I just want to raise a glass to Spudzy for saying those important words. So thank you very much. I hope you're all. I want everyone to drink. Take a drink and look at the wall nearest to you and watch it. Because that wall means something.
Yes, Levi. And if we get to keep it, I'm painting it red. I'm painting it green. I've changed my mind already. It's going to be green and red.
The Parapel Super Chat $5. Are you a pint? Because I'd love to get you bottom up.
He is fishing for compliments. That's a good one. I like that.
Guess what? Okay, LGG's John Travolta. Winkley.
Oh, who got that? Who said that?
Winkley said it first. I
Winkley.
think. Am I right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Now,
that
who
gave
said
it away,
my one first? Winkley.
That gave it away. I knew that'd give it away.
Someone get yours. I was John
Travolta. I was Travi.
John Travolta says Carlos, but he said JT, which could be Justin Timberlake. So
he went
very
for
confusing.
Good
Saturday
girl.
Night versus John Travolta says Garcia.
I should have worn these.
Says Hurricane. DiCaprio
Somebody call me Beyonce.
DiCaprio and Winslet says Bushti. So there's
Oh,
half
good
a
girl.
point there.
What was it? What was your one?
John Travolta says Cadillac.
What was
Michael
your one?
Jackson says. Who says Michael Jackson? Ah, it's
Fuck,
good
my one
topic.
was Hugh Jackman. What? Oh no, there's one in the back. John Travi.
Right.
John Travi. What's this one?
Estrada.
Yours was Pele. Levi, yours was Pele.
Oh, it wasn't. You've given away the next one.
Oh, it's Kate Winslet.
Oh.
It's Kate Winslet.
So who said Kate Winslet?
Who said Kate Winslet?
So
I thought it was
Bushi got
Pele.
that.
I thought
Half
it
of
was Pele.
it, but he said both, and I can't. Hold on now, let me see. Who said JB has poking his chickers? Who said that?
Is he poking his chickers, is he?
First
I knew he was
Levi
going
was
to poke
Rose
his
from Titanic,
chickers.
says Kyle.
Perfect timing for
Oh.
it as well. Just when the sun goes down, you come up. Just when the sun comes down, he comes up. Sorry, I knew
Yeah.
it.
Winslet, I think Bushi
Where's
got
me
that.
beer challenge? Found
And
it.
Schwartz said it as well. So Bushi, I think, got that first.
Bushi got it.
Good bloody job, Bushi!
That's 1-2. So who got it first though? Did somebody get Trav in first?
Bushi.
Bushi got first.
Schwartz said it, then after
What?
Bushi said DiCaprio wins it, and then he corrected and said Winslet.
So that
And then
means
Schwartz said,
Bushti,
so
we
well
own
done.
all the art on your wall. You have to send it in to us. I'm sorry, Bushti.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is.
Screwy said, I'm tired of watching the walls.
Oh,
You should
fuck, that's
never
beautiful.
get tired of watching
Once you
the
get
walls,
tired of
Screwy.
watching the walls, you might as well
How do you think
give
I
up.
spend my day?
Yeah,
Watching walls.
Yeah.
Actually,
Watching
there was
plumbers
a
and
watching
walls.
the walls
plumbers and walls.
thing. I'd sign up straight away. I'd say,
Yeah.
oh, you get off that wall.
Oh, you!
Yeah, we all know what happened.
Oh,
we
you!
all know what happened to Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah.
He didn't watch the bloody
Yeah.
walls. The
Do you
wall
know the true
watched
story
him, and
on
the
that?
wall went, mess you up, bitch.
Yeah. Do-
Problem child, I have one. Will there be a COVID baby Leather or Levi in 9 months? Levi. No. No.
Like Blade! You mean like because Blade's mother got bitten by a zombie, and when Blade was born, that's how he had immunity to turning into one. Is that what? That'd be brilliant, Cleveland. We should think about it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what I sound like? Oh.
I don't have it in me.
On Ring Fit. Oh.
Only you know that,
Does
Cleveland.
anyone else? No, that's right. What's the strong nurse? Okay.
I'm ringing Johnny Bullshit, Levi.
Double 3666 super chat 10 times. Love my brew cruisers. Y'all can't get
Double
rid of
three, double
me,
six.
Ella. As soon as you can send your post, I'll shoot that loot to you. Thank you so much, King Double 3666. Thank you so much for
That's
supporting
double
the show.
three, triple six. Is it
Michelle,
funny?
super chat at 10
It's the
times.
sign of the devil. This is the double three, double six. It's the sign of the devil.
But double 3 is like suckers. So it's
Right.
like double suckers.
I can't read this
Michelle
faster.
super chat at $10 and said donation to SOS Save Our Studio campaign. Hope to see more live streams. Love the gaming ones especially. Michelle, thank you so
We're
much
done, Michelle. We're
For-
finished with it now.
for your lovely
Levi.
words, taking the time to super chat to support the studio and put such a lovely message. Thank you so much. Much appreciated, and for watching. Great to bloody have you. Has everyone? Let me just check. Has everyone hit that like button?
No, we banging this chicker, Levi. But we have to bring our special breast on at 10 p.m. no matter what. So if he's not finished up on the load, we're moving straight on to the special breast, Levi. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm throwing it up. I'm throwing it up.
I'm gonna check. Hold on a second.
Where have you got these hops everywhere?
One second. I have to check up on him. What is he doing?
What's he doing?
What's he doing?
We're checking up on the Spix Live. He's getting his feet rubbed, Levi. He's getting. Look at what he does with his
Get
nose.
more than his bloody feet.
Watch this, Levi. Watch this. Did you see what he did? Wait a minute. Let me see this.
Because you can track stitches really easily.
I'm very
because they put
talented.
everything.
No. Oh, look who he's with.
Oh, typical.
Pamela Anderson.
Yeah.
Look
Bloody
who
hell.
he's with. I knew it. I wouldn't blame him. I wouldn't. Here, Levi, look at this here. Look what he did here. Did you see this? Remember what he called the Brew Crew? Look what he said. Oh shit! What he said? Look at this. Wait, here we call them, Levi. Look.
Take
Hey,
this from me and it'll work.
No, it doesn't. Why is
Where's
it?
John gone?
Take this, he says. Wait.
Yeah. The ever reliable Jamie.
Look at this.
Where the hell is he?
Look, Levi. Look.
Grab this.
Oh!
And
That's a
so,
different
that's
one.
so typical.
And look what he does with his noses.
Absolutely fantastic.
Oh, he's on now! No, don't call him Jamie.
Ah, look at that! He's a liar! Look at his nose!
Look at his
Look
nose.
at his nose! Look at that again!
He
Look at
wasn't
that.
dressed up at all.
Absolutely fantastic.
Oh! Classic Johnny Bullshit!
Oh, you know what? No. Do you know what? I'm combing my hair. I'm far too busy.
Are you combing Levi? With your
But I'm
fingertips?
calling it with
Oh,
my
shit, where's
hands.
this
Does anyone
now?
else comb their hair with just
Right,
their
let me
hands?
go to Zoom here. Right, Johnny, we're at there, sir.
Oh, do you know? I don't know. I'm busy. I'm washing my.
It's coming through now. Coming through. Here we go. It's time to get a Zoom.
And find out
Where's
John
gone? Levi, please tell them we have the special breaths coming on after 10 p.m.ers. Booking Leave, but we're going to unbox. Didn't say it.
Don't say it.
Didn't
Imagine
say
LGG in a reboot of 21 Jump Street, but the schools are all in Ireland. Be a bloody good show. Is that the one where they're supposed to be
We
going back
couldn't
to
shoot it till after the pandemic. All the bars are closed, clean fine.
Bushy said he might Zoom tonight. Pinocchio.
No, because if I see something on his wall, I'm taking it, Levi. I'm careful.
Hey,
of
Chennai,
it.
how are you doing?
Wait, tell him I'm on, Levi.
Hey, problem child.
Clean fine.
What? Yeah, he said he's on.
Because I'm very clown. I'm very clown. Say I'm on now.
He's like,
Say you Zoom me, you call me.
okay, you call me.
You call me.
I just dictate.
You just say you call me, Splitch. Yeah, send that. Send that. He needs to be threatened.
Maybe. But it's,
Say you have to threaten a Splitch.
he'll.
Tell me where to listen.
He'll know
What are you
that
drinking tonight? Let me know the
Maybe
horse
he'll come on
person.
and he'll just call me a Splitch. That sounds like, hey, you call me Splitch.
Let me know which is they're having. Let me know it's a Freaky Friday. It's a Freaky Friday. Let me know what's happening. Last week of. He's up.
Oh, it turns up early.
He turns up, sir. He does, sir. Here we go. Johnny Strap on boy. Where's Jonathan gone?
Where's John gone?
Where's John gone?
Where's John gone?
Where's Johnny gone?
Is John on? It's time to get on, John.
It's time to get John on. It's
He's
time
saying
to.
a Star Wars impression.
Here's the man and the woman.
Oh, look at
What do
him.
you not, Levi?
Look at him.
You look like Chewbacca, sir.
I feel like Chewbacca, sir.
Jeez, you sound like Chewbacca. Oh, you want to look at it? What's wrong?
I can't see
How are
him.
you getting a cut? How's it maintaining its length?
Head stripper.
That's what she said.
No, Levi. No, Levi.
There you go.
Johnny Strap.
Levi.
Johnny Strap on budget. You're looking fair and well. Can I ask you a quick question? Come on.
Let's go ahead, boy.
You're a. Can you see me?
Jesus Christ, look at the fucking bags.
Look at the bags. Jesus, I've seen cold bags with less weight in them.
The suitcases. How are you? You've a question?
I know, John.
Oh,
No, Levi. He looks like Ghost Protocol. You look like Mel Gibson in Ghost Protocol with your hoodie on you. That's a great photo, wasn't it? That was a great photo. Great photo.
It's a banger. Great film. Oh, great bloody film.
When he does the thing in the prison cell, when he flips himself over, he really did that. Do you remember the opening scene of Ghost Protocol?
Did he?
He throws himself. Oh, he does all his own stunts, all of them.
Yeah, he's some man in fairness to him, isn't he?
But you've never seen him in a drinking competition, so he hasn't done his own. He hasn't done the true stunt of them all, sir. Fuck it, Jonathan.
And he's tiny, so you get locked fairly quick, I'd say.
Are you sexist and smallest?
If you read a newspaper article, you might think so.
What? What's after happening? What's after happening, Jonathan? What's after happening?
Nothing's happening, I promise.
What?
Okay, hold on now.
Oh, breaking news. What?
I'm on it.
It's not breaking news at all.
I told you, Johnny Strap on budget. I said to you, this weeker's in the final week. Isn't it the final week of liquor lockdown in County Leprechaun Land, isn't it? Is this the final week, isn't it?
Kinda. Not much has changed on Monday. Like, we're allowed to go 5k instead of 2k, and you're allowed to talk to people in the garden.
But is there social kiss thing though? Can you social kiss thing though?
Or do we, well, yeah, you can blow kisses, like.
Can you booby callers, lads?
Did you see over in Holland, was it?
Did you say over in Holland? Did you say over in the drunk?
Oh, that's what Johnny was late. Did you get a little junk in you?
Oh, well, you getting the junk into you,
That's
yeah?
what you're late.
What?
Listen, I'm a serious rock star celebrity now, so
Hey, what happened in Holland?
the government said that in lockdown you should have a sex buddy.
What?
Beer bottle.
But I told the president of Ireland, I said that I couldn't get your mother around. Jonathan, do what I always do. Hire a cleaner. Oh yeah!
Do you see that over in England they said, yeah, you're not allowed to see both your parents, you're only allowed to see one parent, but you're allowed to hire a cleaner. And they're like, that doesn't make any sense.
So wait a minute. So wait a minute.
Hire a cleaner.
So you're trying to say that all parents are cleaners, is that what you're? But wait a minute.
You can, because some people can't.
What if you see your parents sexually, though? What does that mean?
Your own parents.
If you see your own parents sexually, that means that they'd be allowed round. Think about it.
It means you need to go to a therapist and sort that out. I think that's what that means.
No, you're just trying to make a pure breed, sir. You're just trying to make a pure breed. Jonathan, can I ask you? No, Levi, no laughing, because this is very scary. This is try to get a Zoom. Jonathan, we've loads of games on this week. We've got games like Fishing for a Compliment. That's a game we're playing this. We also have What Snack Are You? So you know the way I'm going to open up loads of snacks tonight. So like, what snack is your personality? We want to find out what snack is Johnny Bullshit. What snack are you?
Really nice.
Do you know what I mean?
I like this. Yeah.
And also because you thought we forgot, all the brew crew were emailing in all week. Did Jonathan fulfill his homeschool pub challenge? Okay. Let us know what episode and what time. Which one do we watch? Which one is it?
Which one is it?
Here we go.
Hang on now. It's an art lesson, right? Do you want me to just send it to you when it comes out?
Well, wait a minute. So Johnny Strap-on Bullshit was required. He was required to the state. During his homeschool pub, there's more drinking than thinking. I'm promising you that. He was required that during one of the sex episodes, he would shout out, "You haven't that?" or "Who wants her?" Or he would mention the little guy during one sex episode or something from the show. Jonathan, how did you get on?
Well, I tell you what it was.
What was it?
I'll just tell you what it was and then I send this video. But
Yeah.
what I said was,
Oh, fuck. What?
Hold on.
Ayt. AYHT.
Wait, press that again, Cleveland. We now own RTE because all we have done is we copyrighted every word in the art channel. So if you've used any word from our channel, we crackling, you know the way they sold a big lump of land?
I do.
We own that too. Good one, Jonathan. Good one. I'm still not paying. I'm still not paying my TV license. Fuck no, not Jonathan. Jonathan, we got to ask them. Actually, can I ask you another quick question? I was dreaming about this last night, right? You know when you're going to bang your chicker, right? But you don't want to walk in with a flat willy, right? A little small willy in you, right? So you start stroking her out and stretching her, right? And because you want to show your best, right? What do you call that? What's that term called?
It's a good question.
There's no word in the dictionary. Yeah! There's no word in the dictionary for, like, how come people haven't come up with words for that, like?
I think
Strobing.
I just checked.
Oh, I got a peacocking. Because you want to show all your feathers before the chicker sees you, and it's got cocking. So if you're in the background, you're trying to get your willers stretched out for your chicker. That could be known as peacocking.
That's very good.
What do you think? What do you have?
I think we should write a dictionary of all these words that don't have a word, but the brew crew could come up with them.
A coctionary.
You're right. Very good.
Oh, very good.
Good girl,
It's only a
Jonathan.
dictionary.
Good girl, John.
Cheers, Jackson. I just checked that message, but I can't watch the whole video right now. So, but if it's super important, just let me know. If you can just write in a sentence what it is, let me know. That'd be awesome.
Jonathan, people have been sending in to me all week. They're asking me, because you've got a very good job during the whole pandemic. If you ask me, you should give it up and give it to someone else. But what I'm saying to you is, what would be, apart from homeschool pub, where there's more drinking than thinking, what would be the best job to have during the global pandemics?
I would say if you were a hand sanitizer salesman, that would be a very, very good job to have.
Oh yeah.
Or if you were a mask maker.
A man maker. If you're a milm or a milf, a blow up man maker.
Quit their jobs to follow their dreams of owning a mask shop and going with their gut and taking a bit of a gamble and doing it, and the first year or two maybe struggle, and boom, all of a sudden you are selling masks.
It's a good one. That's why we get John, because John, I said to Clevi Jeans, we can get any special breast on this show, but if you're looking for a 100% purebred stitch, why go any further than Johnny Strap-on Bullshit? That's what I'd be saying.
You can have anyone.
But Jonathan, if you could have a job during the whole pandemic, so I was thinking about this earlier, right? I was thinking about it, would you not want to be a chicker satisfier? Right, because think about it, right? Because there's chickers out there who are going mad, sir. They're going mad because they haven't had a drive into them in months, right? So imagine if the government, or say if your chicker was in a different compartment, if she was in a different compartment, right? And you weren't able to get near her, right? So instead of her going out and chatting her, right, with loads of gorgeous GA men, you could hire. You could hire, because you could video it and sell it on Homeschool Bob. But you could, no, Clevi, this is actually very scary, it's no laughing, Clevi. But if you could actually be...
Today we're going to learn how to...
No, okay.
Oh my god,
No,
he could teach them anything!
No, he couldn't,
Change
Levi!
the whole generation!
No, because he carries a horn with him. No, Jonathan, because what I'm saying to you, if you were able to be a chicker satisfier, imagine that you could go around all the houses and go, milkman's arrived. And like, you could get paid. How much would it be for each round? You had to do 20.
A bit of a Pat Mustard, and you just, when the doorbell rings, you go, do-do-do-do-do, to screw up and then the
A Pat Mustard. Oh, but you could have it.
It's like, forgot me pack and trousers.
But Jonathan, you could have a name badge and everything. Like, you could be the Knight Rider. You could have something like that. But John, chickers need it too, because you know the way they've got G-spots and all that. Like, you imagine if there's a chicker in the country, like, and she's in her 20s or 30s or dirty 40s and her filthy 50s. And
the sexy 60s.
And her sexy 60s. And her supple 70s.
And her wide 80s.
Why wait for an 80s?
Doing their 90s.
What was the 80s one, Levi?
The wide 80s.
And your knicker 90s. Dirty knicker 90s.
Not long.
And the
Dirty knicker 90s.
And the holla hundreds.
No, but Jonathan.
Lots of fun, ton 100.
Oh, fuck.
Look,
Why did you
sexism
have to
is
say that
creeping
now?
back in.
Have you been on to Shack?
Who?
Have you been on to Smack? No, Levi.
That is
No,
me.
Levi, no, Levi. Sexist men against chickers.
Oh, Smack.
Yeah,
On the
Smack.
I have
Sexist.
Yeah. Have you?
yeah. Well,
That is
look, as I said, Rockstar Lifestyle is a bit of Smack.
Because if you ring me tonight, Jonathan, they'll be ringing me tonight.
Sexist men against chickers.
John, oh, show me the hen, yeah. Oh, jeez, you're a different colour. Look at the colour of his head, Levi. You look like Warsaw Gummidge.
Pillow, that's a
He
pillow.
looks like a scarecrow.
Now, hang on there. You look scared.
I can't see it.
Oh, look at him, Jonathan. Look at him, Levi. You look like Levi.
What?
You know what I look like? Ace Ventura when he's like, alright, no one messes with the dude. That's what he looks like.
Jonathan, you're after putting yourself into it now. You have to do all the Ace Ventura accents. Go
Cara
for it.
super chat $5, and I took screenshots of any super chats that I missed there. So I'm taking screenshots of any that I
Thank you,
missed in
Charles
there.
Danger.
Cara super chat at $5.
Yeah.
Can Johnny still spell things in the studio even though he's still on the screen?
What have you spilled on the homeschool pub? Be honest now.
Every day I spit about 9 million things. Like, yeah, John, we're gonna have to go for that one again. Why? Because you're making a lava lamp, but the fairy duck liquid is all over the floor. I'm like, oh yeah. Actually, I arrived in
And
the
you're-
work today.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What happened, Jonathan?
I arrived into work with pollen all over my second sleeve. I brushed off some flowers or something like that, but it's all over the place. Like, and I didn't have a spare jumper, and then I spilled chicken wings
Oh,
on my
for
jumper.
fuck's sake. Splitting wings. Jonathan,
Chicken wings.
do not move, Jonathan. Because
Okay.
on your arm that you thought was pollen is actually, you're not going to believe, put your arm up closely, put it up closely to the camera. You're not going to guess. That's not pollen.
Oh
Do
yeah.
you know what that is?
What?
That's pure splitchitis.
Oh no. Yeah, that's what it is.
Take your jumper off immediately, Jonathan! Take it off, Jonathan! Take it off! Take it off, Jonathan! What's he doing, Levi?
He's getting it off.
Oh, he's off for too much! Homeschool pub, Jonathan! This is a live show, Jonathan!
There.
We can't edit it like the homeschool pub. We can't fix your mistakes, Jonathan. We can't fix your mistakes.
Here, what the hell was that noise? It sounded like someone screaming.
Yeah. We have Levi's mother on the other line.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, Jonathan, I'm after being asked a question here. Have you ever been so horners you popped a hole in your teddy bear and left a willy egg?
Jesus, that's
Yeah.
That's a teddy.
Yeah. Well, I bet you'd have a teddy bear, you'd have a Care Bear. And in the Care Bear, you know in the middle of the Care Bear's belly, you'd have a vagina.
I don't have one.
They should make Care Bears with vaginas, Levi.
I love Braveheart.
His name is Rory.
You had a teddy called Rory.
Had you a teddy called Rory?
Yeah, because he roars, because he's a bear. So roar, like R-O-A-R-E.
Jonathan, you can show us him. It's okay. You're in a safe place.
I'm in Aidan's gaffer. He's not here.
Yeah, right.
Rory hasn't been brought over yet. He hasn't been brought over yet. Whenever you bring over Rory, you know it's love, Jonathan. Whenever you bring over Rory. So,
When Rory gets introduced.
when Rory comes into the bedroom, when Rory's in the bedroom,
I think
you
it's
know
time.
it's serious.
I think it's time to introduce Rory. And she'll be like,
Rory comes in.
what?
Jonathan, my final question to you is, alright? I was going to ask you what you do in your spare time, but I sort of know what you do in your spare time. But say if a man's or, you know, if you don't, if you've never... He does the impressions, does he? Jonathan, if a manser has never mastered in his life before and he's never been with a chick or a manser, does that affect the willy muscle?
I just wonder what he thinks of it.
Yeah, but does he get musculitis? Like, does your willy, say if you never mastered before, you were never with a chick or a manser, right? By not using your muscle, does it not, like I wonder, does it make, has anyone ever done any studies? Does it grow shorter? Like, you know what I mean? Does it grow shorter, Nathan? Yeah. You know, like, because it's a muscle.
Do you remember in school they would just like, here, Dollars, that's your muscle that you use there, see that? No.
That's
the strong one, and then you're at it 24/7.
This is mine.
Your lifeline's very bad there, Jonathan. Your lifeline's very bad there, Jonathan.
Oh, sorry, I gave you that. Oh, yeah, me listening.
You could be killed at any moment, Jonathan. You could be...
Running Jerk Super Chat $5. He said he has a willy-shaped hole in the peanut butter jar. Poor Django.
Oh, if dogs could talk, do you still put your...
What was like on the telly?
Oh, here we go, the homeschool pub to the homeschool.
Spotsy says he's just come in with some information and he has confirmed that yes, it gets tiny like a bit of string.
Oh, it turns into string.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Good thing I use mine every day, so come on.
Oh! That's an episode on the homeschool pub, Jonathan. That's an episode on it. If you do not master, or you don't ride a chick, or it turns into a piece of string. Oh, that'd be good. Turns into a piece of string. Do you remember the band I was in, Jonathan? Do you remember you were in Spitchtastic? Do you remember you were...
The Willy Waivers.
No, after the Willy Waivers. Remember you were in Spitchtastic and I met you... Remember after the Willy Waivers, I joined the band. It was called Apocalyptic Sunburn. Do you remember them?
Yeah.
We used to play... Remember, we were big in the west coast of Tipperary. Do you remember that? We were gigantic. Do you remember what type of music we used to sing? It was Irish tip-top.
That's right, yeah. And you had Making Bacon and the Bathroom Bunch.
Oh, give us a law! Remember you were in from Spitchtastic and you were in doing Making Bacon. Give us a blast of that. What was it? Making Bacon on a Sunday. What was it?
It went... No, do you remember the other bit? It was like, if you're into moving and you're into some shaking, come down to the beach and we'll get...
Making bacon! Making bacon. Wow.
It's about time you got the band back together, I'd say.
Can I tell you though, Apocalyptic Sunburn will never come back, and I'll tell you why. Because if you tried to play Making Bacon, because there's a lot of vegetarians now, and if you tried to play and make... Because remember we used to throw bacon out onto the audience when we were singing it?
Yeah. Lobbing rashers.
Yeah, lobbing rashers. So like you're only going to get one per nick who shouts out, "Look, I don't want your bacon in my mouth." Would you agree? Yeah, whatever. Johnny Butcher, I'm not going to lie to you. You look absolutely rackered. But you know what? But you know what though? You need to light those coal bags under your eyes and get ready for the next week, because I think this week is going to be the week when County Leprechaun Land gets started again. What do you think?
County Leprechaun
The country you're living in, sir.
Oh yeah. It's like
He's a stitch. He's a stitch and he doesn't know it.
Oh yeah.
What's Johnny's challenge this week?
Keepers, the country
What's his
start getting
challenge?
back to normal, and hopefully the states will as well.
Jonathan, we cannot wait. We cannot wait to see the video that you're going to send us into for your homeschool pub challenge. We're going to put it directly up into Instagram, which has its own video. We can't book and wait for John. But your challenge this week, your challenge is to do exactly the same thing.
Can I get another one in?
Because what we are going to do is, when this show kicks up again, when we light the arse at this nuclear power station, we are going to join all the words up from the homeschool pub and make one elongated sentence. Jonathan, you've a ways to go.
I will get in an awful amount of trouble. But let's do it anyway!
Yes, Jonathan, because we'll be around longer than all these channels. We'll be around longer, Jonathan. Jonathan!
100%, yeah.
Every time we get John, we always say, we get on Super Breasts, we even get on Super Guests, but we never get on the Ultimate Splish Guest. And that is Johnny Strap-On Bullshit, unbelievable. Johnny Strap-On Bullshit, we hope you've a safe and a sober weekers, semi-sober, and please.
Why are you wishing a sober weaker on me? I wouldn't wish that on me worse.
I said so, semi-sober, John. I have a semi on me, semi-sober, John.
Woo!
And please, will you let us know, Clean Boy, are you having that? Bye! See you again, talk to you, sir. Bye! He's gone, Levi.
Johnny's gone marching home.
Whoa! Johnny Strat, he did it. He completed the challenge. He completed the challenge. I can't believe I'm Levi. I can't believe she's going to get fired for Levi.
He's very good. Now,
Right?
I took some screenshots.
Yeah.
I took some screenshots just in case you're thinking, Levi didn't completely missed my super chats.
What's Levi's challenge?
So I just want to say thank you to.
Oh, we're live.
Yeah,
We're live, sorry.
Super chat $5. There once. Oh wait, read that. Bill Bates super chat $5. So me and MJ just got a package in the mail. Are you having that T-shirt? It's too small for us, but so we framed it. Cheers! Thank you so
framed
much.
it?
Yeah.
MJ Plenty.
Oh my God.
And did Spencer.
Oh, cool.
What? Thank you so fucking much. Send us a picture of it.
picture.
Send us a picture of the film. We'll stick it up on the Instagram. It's sure we 45 million followers.
And good noon, super chat $5.
Oh.
Said, what do you call identical boobs?
What?
Identities.
Identities.
And thank you so
Yes.
much to Carl Chase, who became Brew Crew level 1.
Oh,
Thank you
Killer
so much.
Chase. We're chasing you no more, sir. We got you. Ruka level 1. Thank you so much, sir.
33366. Super chat $5. Do you two like pickles? Oh.
Oh, fuck. Horseradish and pickles. I don't even care if they're ghost peppers. I fucking love them. Interpolar Bear sent us, and it was a gay video. There were jars of pickles that had ghost pepper in them, and I still ate them. They're bro. I have to train these spuds, Levi.
Oh, you have to train
What
it.
time is it? What time is it?
It
Oh,
is-
the special breast. We've the special breast,
Special
Levi.
breast, but we can't
The
say
special
who
breast
it
is
is.
coming. We can't say who it is. Get the WhatsApp them, Levi. WhatsApp them, Levi.
Okay. Oh, it's after. Well, I'm going to talk to everyone first because I usually talk to everyone behind the camera, but I'm out here, so I don't get to talk to Bruku as much. I just want to say, Joe Draxa, you sent me a really important video to watch, but I can't watch it right now, so I have to watch it after the show. But if it's really urgent, if you could just send me a message on what it's about, or if there's anything really important that I should know right away, that would be awesome. Thank you so much. Spudsy, quick, drain the spuds. Okay, everybody go. Everybody drain the spuds. Quick, go. Thank you to everyone who has liked the video, left a comment. Let me see. Yes. Oh, thank you everyone. Don't forget to hit that like button as well. There are pickles that are soaked in moonshine. Oh my gosh. Pickles are amazing. And Leather especially loves pickles. Like, loves them. Here's a special guest, Levi's mother. You'll have to wait and see. It sounds like anyway. Unique D Super Chat $5. 3 minutes. Any news on the studio that we can share? You can share, says Unique D. Okay, so at the moment Ireland is in lockdown, so we're just waiting to hear back. I'm trying not to think about it as much because I think I'll just lose my mind. But so we're waiting to hear back. Hopefully, as soon as Ireland gets going, then we'll get answers on where we're at. But we're just trying to get as much together, save us every single penny, so we can. He's coming. Leonard's coming. So we can put everything towards the best effort to save the studio. And I'm really positive. It's going to be such a fight. But Burger, we can do it. We can save the studio.
Tell them I'm building a new bar.
If we can save the studio, if we can, we plan to transform this place. Because the thing is that we've never been able to have this place the way that we want to, because, you know, we have to, as you know, watch the walls and all that sort of stuff. So if we do get to save the studio, we hope to transform it into the studio that everybody deserves, that the Brew Crew deserves. We can never even have Brew Crew over because, well, we have to like run everything past the person that is over this. So if we can save the studio, we're just hoping to change all the rules and build what is in our mind for Are You Having a Show, for the Brew Crew, for everything. And so we just gotta keep fighting. We just gotta keep really positive and fighting all the way. And as soon as we have news, we will share it with you. So that's it. Every week we're just waiting to
read all about it. Read all about it. Brew Crew news coming very soon. Cleveland, we'll do an update video this week.
Yeah.
We'll do an update video this week.
We'll do a video this week and just keep everyone updated. Good news, Super Chat $5. What does Kentucky Fried Chicken and a woman have in common? If you take away the legs and the breast, you're left with a small, smelly, greasy breast. Bad Noonan! Top 10.
That's good, Noonan. That's
Super Chat at $2. I sent a Zoom request, but I haven't heard back. Okay, so top 10, we've got our special guest coming on now,
yeah, hopefully we'll try and get through because tonight we've got special breasts on and we have a troublemaker coming in later on. So hopefully what we've done is we've put a challenge out to everyone tonight. So who can guarantee us in the chatters or in the comments, who can guarantee us the most amazing thing that can happen, Clevi, during a Zoom, that we're going to put up Speckle on Instacabbage tonight. So we might even get time for Brew Crew, Clevi.
Right.
We mightn't even get time for Brew Crew Zooms. We're not sure. We have to go through the guests, Clevi.
Yeah.
But I want to have an interbrew tonight. I want to have an interview with Brew Crew. So let's see what happens. Top 10 Jen, she sent a request to Zoom.
Yeah, that's right.
I accepted that. I accepted it, Clevi, this morning. You got it. You're in. You're in.
That's right. I hope your dreams come true, says Beer Comes On. Thank you so much. Well, we're just trying to
I'm building another bar. The tiptoe in. You have to tiptoe into it. So the Ticklin's the smallest bar for jar, and then you'll have the tiptoe in. So the tickle in, no Levi can hold 2 people, but then the tiptoe in can hold 3 people. So you can have the tickle in over here, and then the tiptoe in over here. So we could bring get on over here, guess over here, and then the tiptoe in here, Levi.
Interpol Super Chat $10. Need to lay down for a bit. We'll catch more if it's still on later. There's 140 people there, and only 160 nights. Don't make me throw my shoe away. Hit the bloody
She's hitting her shoes off.
Secret watchers. It's the secret watchers.
Are the secret
watchers?
watchers?
I hope you're okay. Let us know how you are. Keep us posted on that. Yes. So everyone super chats, every PayPal donation, every super chat, every join, every Patreon, every single part of that, every single bit of it. We do nothing else but put it into the show. Every bit of that will go towards saving this studio.
What snack are you? I'm having these, Levi. I'm having these. But
yeah, as you know, I'm kind of up to 90 on it, but thank goodness for
I'm having these, Levi.
others messing up, or I'd be like, stress.
I'm having these, Levi.
So thank you so much for asking, and we will let you know as soon as we know. As soon as everything in Ireland is closed.
Oh no, you have to wait another week, Levi. You have to wait another week.
Everything is closed except for supermarkets.
You have to wait another week.
And that's pretty much supermarkets and little cubby holes.
We'll do a update video, Clean. We'll do a update video.
But yeah. So until then, we're trying to not to think about it for a little while.
We're not happy with your Bergoose, Levi. Yeah. Where's the beer gone?
I can't.
I'm out of beer, Levi.
I'm not at the Brew Crew down.
I'm out of fucking beer. Is it time to get a Zoom?
Now, hold on, I just need to contact our special.
Right, 1 second. Oh, contact the special wrestling guy. Are there troublemakers though there? I don't want them on. I've cancelled it, Levi. I've cancelled the special breast, Levi. What are these?
They will pull us.
Look at where are these from. They're Lolitos. They look like Doritos. Levi, where are these from? Where are these snacks from? They're from Munch Pack. It's a Munch Pack or Snack Snack. Look at these. Oh, look at that. Look at that, they're Doritos. Where are they from? Let us know where they're from, will you? I'll pour a few of them in here. These are Doritos from somewhere else, Levi. So these are out of the Munch Pack, and they're in date, I think. And then I have the snack sack. These are barbecue grilled Doritos. But they're not Doritos. Where are they from? What lingo was that? What lingo was that? Let me know. Have you contacted them, Cleavine? Have you, Levi?
Yeah, I'm doing it now. And they're sent.
Now, has there been anybody playing a new game called Fishing for Compliments? That's where you send in the best compliment. I love the one about the Cleavine. Do you have a driver's license yet?
No.
You have to be old enough to have a driver's license yet, Cleavine. That was a good one, wasn't it?
That was great.
So let us know. What beer will I have here? I have my Samuel.
Running joke gives lovely compliments every week. That is true.
No, Cleavine, this is tonight. Is he going to win the one? Was that his one? Was that his one, Levi?
Yeah, because even when I'm
He's in the lead tonight.
I'm a complete mess.
He's following the rules.
Thank you so much.
This is Clevine's Irish cider. Nipples loves it under her suckers, Levi.
I love the Sun Chips new flavour called sweet potato and brown sugar. Now, okay, Arabic or Hebrew says Kane double three.
Are they
666.
Hebrew, is it?
I think so.
Is that Hebrew, is it?
Yeah.
Right, I've got, what do I have here?
Oh,
I have
let me taste.
Samuel Adams here, Jerry Adams, 4.8 on the Richter. She's not horsepower.
Oh my God.
United States, Boston, sir. So I'm going to give
They
this score
are
here.
gorgeous.
Are they gorgeous, are they?
Are they like one cocktail or something? What are they?
Barbecue. They're barbecue.
Oh.
Sláinte. So this is the munch pack.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
That is very nice.
Oh, Eva. Oh, put them in there. Well, munch pack is good. Where's that from, Levi?
Hey, Mars
Who sent that?
I'm not sure. That is gorgeous.
So we got one of these boxes sent in before from Munch Pack. And they're very good. They're actually very good now. So I said we'd do one of them during the liver. Let me pop me Sam Adams here.
Important. It's all below the description to any of our videos.
Whoa!
Or you can DM us on Twitter,
Let me
or
throw
you
this
can
link on.
send an email to ariadne@gmail.com.
Whoa!
On the details of how to send us anything. And thank you so much. That sounds amazing. Now, Shutterbug, have you guys ever tried any of the Sam Adams 40-ounce craft beer torpedoes?
No, I've never had a Sam Adams torpedo. Oh, that sounds class. Here you go. So this is the 4.8. Now this is the stuff that's sent over here from the United States, but it's in a new bottle this week. So I don't know what the. I generally enjoy a pointers of this, but different horsepower. And does that look any different? Does that look any different? What do you think? Anyone out there who knows Sam Adams?
Just quickly, that's gorgeous. I just want to say, Running Joke just donated €100
What?
to the Save Our Studio on PayPal, which is
What?
ariadne@gmail.com. Running Joke, thank you so
Beer
much.
2 campaign.
And I don't have virus, but I've got chips stuck in my throat, so I'm just gonna cough.
Whoa!
It's just a chip stuck in my throat. Marsan.
That's a running joke stuck in your throat, Levi.
I was thinking of Marsan Susan. Running Joke.
Wow.
He said, "Love you guys. Actually, love Levi, but really like leather."
That'll do for me. That's as good as I'm gonna get.
#SOS. Thank you so much,
Surgery, sir.
Running Joke, for supporting that
Whoa.
campaign. Every single penny. I can't stress this enough. Leather and I just do this
I'm
show.
building the bar out of it, Levi. I'm going to build the bar. I have it on the Amazon wish list. I put it on the Amazon wish list. Levi, you have to think to the future because the way I look at it was, right, in January, right, this, just Levi, no, seriously though, in January though, right, what happened in January? Oh, in January, we were told that we were losing the studio. In February, there was a world pandemic. In March, we lost the channel. It was completely demonetized and shut down. So in April, the tap got a little bit worse than it was before. But in May, what comes after April? May. In May, we're kicking ass. That's when we're starting it up. And in June, we're gonna do a clip because you have to think to the future. You have to think to the future. If so many bad things happens at the one time, but like 2 minuses equal a vagina, 2 pluses equal a new studio. That's a fact.
I hope so.
That's a fact, Levi. You have to think it, Levi. You have to put it into your nervous system.
Yeah. So
you have to be a cure for your own disease.
I was thinking about it every single day, and then I thought, like, this is going to get.
can't
I'm going to
do
come on
that.
every live stream, just be really, really stressed out. So I've kind of.
Thank you so much
Take
to
your
the
breath.
Master Stroke Running Joke. He's made a book. He's a lovely
Thank you so
bloke.
much, Running
Thank
Joke.
you so
Thank
much,
you
Joe.
so much
Sludge.
to everyone who's supporting. As I said, everything goes into Save Our Studio. And if we get to Save Our Studio, we are going to build.
Yous are coming into it.
Biggest badass.
Yous are coming into
and
it.
no longer when people come over, Brew Crew, and they go, "Oh, we're over," and we're like, "Oh my gosh, it's so embarrassing. We can't even say, oh, come on in for."
You're not staying in the hotel. You're staying with us.
You can't say that.
You won't survive it though.
You can't even say
Oh,
come
you
in.
can't. We can't even take them in.
We can't. Wait. Whoa, with the lockdown one now. Yeah, but we can't even. I'm sure it'll be fine by then. We can't even say, "Oh, come in for a burr," because we'll get in trouble for that. But now, if we get to save our studio, then it'll be our rules, and it'll be Brew Crew Central, and
fuck the walls. No, Levi, don't fuck against the walls. Let's bang plumbers against the walls. I've seen it.
We can instead of rigging, we can do so much.
Levi, I'm getting so excited.
Oh my gosh! Hold on a second. So I just want to say, MJ super chatted $5 and says, Levi, make sure to check IDM on the Instacabbage. Sir Bates sent his t-shirt pics and shots. Thank you so much, MJ. That's so cool.
Oh,
thank you so much for supporting by buying merch. Good Noonan. Just donated $200.
What?
And he said, I'll see your $100 running joke and raise you 100. Hashtag
what
donation.
What is he doing? What is he doing to me, Levi? What? What?
Oh my God.
What? What is he doing? I can't stop running. I can't stop running. What? I'm going to be sweating, Levi.
No, you will be sweating.
What?
What? Oh my gosh, thank you.
Good
so much.
Noonan.
Thank you so much.
Bad Noonan.
So much, everybody. Oh, I don't know what to say.
What?
I'm useless at saying thank you because saying thank you, as I always say, it just seems rubbish when someone supports you so much. And all you can say is, oh, thanks so much. It's like,
that's good luck. I'm doing a Maggie Scratcher.
Doesn't quantify it at all. But thank you so much.
Levi, to ask Good Noonan, which one does he want?
And Mary Soup chatted 2010.
I'm scratching a card from.
Compliments. I'm past drunk, and I just like the way your gorgeous Irish people say my name. Save the studio because without it, life is rather boring. Millie, thank you so much as well for super chatting, taking the time to super chat to support saving this.
Is that Mealy Willy? Is that Mealy Willy? Is it?
Thank you so much.
Right, Good Noonan, you're a generous. Which card do you want? I want to scratch a Maggie Scratcher for you. Which one do you want? Super 7, 11, 21. Do you want a triple? Do you want a triple? A win, or do you want a triple jackpot? So pick Super 11. Tell me which one of those cards. I want to scratch one on behalf of you, sir, there. Which one of those cards? And for running joke as well. I want to see if I can win something on these. Carlos Danger and Brooklyn Bonnie sent these in to me. So pick a card. Any card. I want to scratch one for you, sir, if you don't mind. Anyway, thank you so much, sir.
Leather. Your Jackson super chat $2, not 200. But what I
Right.
Now, Jim Jackson, it doesn't matter because the thing is that you took the time to super chat what you can and to put a message. And that's a real, like, you know, that's just a real positive vibe to send support to us. So thank you so much.
Shot to Good Noonan, shot to run the joke, Levi. No, Levi. No, I want to. I can't handle it, Levi.
Just super chatted $300 and said, bring it, Good Noonan, from the.
Oh, fuck. Oh, what? What?
I just made the, like, pretty space I could just there.
What?
Super chatted $300. Bring up Good Noonan from Glendalough, a.k.a. Better
I'm gone again, Levi. I'm gone again, Levi.
Oh my God.
I'm gone again. What?
Oh my gosh, thank you so fucking much. Thank you so fucking much.
What?
Oh my gosh.
What?
Thank you so fucking much.
Glendalough.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's the mountain goat of the West. He's a fine pair of breasts.
And just at the same time, Running Joe just donated €200 to our SOS PayPal and said, tell Good Noonan that's $100 back on him. Love to leave my hashtag SOS Running Joe. Thank you so much. Oh my God.
What?
I can't believe it.
Shot, Levi. Put him in. Put him in here. Drive them into you.
Good Noonan.
Running Joe. I'm scratching all the cards. I'm scratching them all. I'm scratching them all. They're all being scratched, Levi. Oh my God.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh.
This is before our special breast. They did it just before the special breast, Levi.
Oh my gosh.
Sludge, Levi. Throw it at you, Levi, now.
Wilkie,
that's my glass. I don't want to catch the COVID from you.
Sorry. Well, I was only a chip.
Sludge, Levi.
Wilkie, super tired.
Sludge. Oh! Oh! Oh, baby.
Wilkie, super chat $5. Glendalough, I see your 200 and I raise you $5.
Oh!
And Mama Westman super chatted $20.
Go on, Mama! Go on, Mama!
Needed a little orange. Thank you so much, Mama. And that's kind of a tip of the hat to Tricky Troy if you can.
Wow.
So thank you so much. Oh my gosh.
What is going on?
Morris Dancer, who had just come in.
Morris Dancer's in.
Morris Dancer, who had just come in.
Having a birthday,
Thank you so much. Just super chat studio because
What?
I promote
I'm off
British
again, Levi!
saying
I'm going again!
no
I'm
old school
fucking running
LJG.
again, Levi!
Thank you so much, Morris
What?
Sanchez. Carlos, you
What?
get $10. I'll see your 300 and subtract you 290. Thank you so much, Morris Sanchez.
Morris
Thank you so
Sanchez.
much, Mama
You're
Wilson.
booking
Thank you so much,
genders.
Carlos Danger.
Carlos
Thank
Danger.
you so much,
Wow!
Wilkie. Thank you so much, Glenda Locke. Thank you so much, Millie. Thank you
Oh.
so much, Good Luna. Thank you so much, Running Joke.
And it is time, Clevi, for the ultimate. It is a special breast.
The T Super Chat of $50.
Go on, then I'm off again, Levi! I'm fucking off again,
Thank you
Levi!
so much, Unique.
I'm putting the locks in!
I'm pinky
The
promise
locks
you
in.
everything that you super chat or donate will go straight into Sega Studio. I won't do a
Whoa.
damn thing. It's going straight into
I'm doing
it.
the Snapchat.
I can't let you down or
I'm
I
doing
can't
the
pull
Snapchat,
myself
Levi.
a producer anymore. So the more we can save in a little pot
Right.
from these
Let
super
me
chats
share
and
this with
everything, bigger chance we have of looking all cool when we go and try and attempt to save this studio. So thank you so fucking much, everyone.
Who's this?
I won't let you down.
Nick.
I'll fight to the last. Thank you so much.
Cannoli chips. Cannoli. I'm having them on behalf of Glenda Locked. I want to get this right now.
Beer Contact says we really want you guys to upgrade the studio.
Running joke.
This is not. We
I'm
love
having
the
Cocoa
studio
Pick.
so much. All
Cocoa
the
Pick.
cookies
What
that
the
we
fuck
sent,
is a Cocoa
we can
Pick?
put them all out. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much.
Who am I
everybody.
missing here, Levi? Who am I
Thank you
missing?
for caring. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for
Glenda
being
Locked.
there.
I'm having a
These are
Richester.
all video super
A
chats.
Richester.
Wilkie, I'll see your 5 and raise you 5 more.
Oh, he's going for it. He's going for the jugular, sir.
Running joke, Levi, you never let us down. Running joke.
Oh.
Well,
Whoever I forgot there, let me know. I'll get you on the munch
I'm
packers.
not trying to say the studio, so I can't let you guys down. You guys never let us down, so I cannot let you down.
What?
Thank you so much.
How did it all happen, Levi? How did it all happen?
Well,
Whoa.
running joke.
Wow.
We kicked it off with the 100.
How did it
And then
happen?
the Luna came back, and
Whoa.
then Glenda Locke came back, and
Whoa.
then Running Joe came back, and then everyone came back.
They're all coming on their backs. They're all coming on their backs.
Had $10 and 2 hearts. Thank you so much.
Ah, cheeky Kiki, thank you so much. Whoa.
Thank you so much.
Wow. Holy buck.
I won't
Whoa.
let you down. I won't let you down.
Well, do you know how you don't let them down, Levi? It is time to get on the specialist breasters we've ever had on.
Thank you so much for waiting, special guest.
Because it is time to call the unorthodox fox.
Oh, it's
What?
time. No, it's time to.
It's time to get in the boxing ring and the fox. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it, sir.
Thank you so much.
Can I get a kiss from both of you?
Oh, thank you so much for. Oh, Wilkie Super Chat $20. Someone get the ring fit for leather. Oh my god.
No way, Kate, that's a challenge tonight, I bet you.
Oh my gosh.
If
oh
you
my
have
gosh.
it, I do it.
Oh my gosh, hold on. Wait 1 second now.
Yeah, go on.
Because I don't want people to think that we've missed them or anything like
But
that.
Cleve, just before you say that, can I say, because as I was saying to you before, when I think about it, is mad. In January, right, we heard release in the studio. In February, there was a worldwide
Oh my
pandemic. In March, we got de-randomized in the studio. The studio got shut down. Those 3 things alone were bad enough. And then the tap started dripping. And that ended us.
There's actually one more thing, but we're not going to go into it
Yeah.
because you wouldn't believe it.
Do you know what we've had? There's been 16 live shows we've done in the last 2 months. 16 live shows. And that is more video time than, what do you call that? Gulp Fiction. Have you ever watched the Gulp Fiction series? It's a foreigners. That's more video time than Gulp Fiction. That's more video time than Saving Private Ryan's. That is more, what's the other one, Cleve, by foreigners?
Well,
you love it.
Kane
Debbie,
333 Super
don't
Chat $20.
Oh.
I just like LJG running around. LOL. Thank you so much. So
And
I
you
picked
think one of
like,
our
so
trays.
double 3 triple 6.
Double 3 triple 6, I'm Beatrice. I'm Beatrice, so I have.
That's really it's kind of new to the chats and everything. Am I right?
It's a mark of the devil,
So
Yvonne.
thank you so much. Welcome.
Megan's here. Fucking Megan's here.
Sidekick Flick and Top Tangent just donated €20 to
Whoa.
Save Our Studio on PayPal and said SOS, keep the Dino Dance going, get the Bruce
Oh.
home base up and running.
Yes.
Carla, thank you so much.
They
Top
want the
Tangent
tip to win
and
beside the
Sidekick
ticket
Flick.
in.
And
You just want the
also-
tip to win.
And
you just-
Interpol and Schneiwing donated €50 to
Whoa.
Save Our Studio on PayPal and said, Save the Studio, sending from my bed. This is so important.
Whoa.
From IPA and Schneiwing. Oh my gosh. And the reason
That's classic IPA and
the
Shania Wayne.
reason
West Coast
I
Canadians.
kind of haven't been mentioning it because I thought like if I mention it again I've been saying SOS but I haven't been going into it because as well we are just waiting but also I don't want to
We're on the Pogues. We're out of Kentucky, sir.
Sounding like a...
Can't wait for those new care packages,
A
sir.
whiny Wendy, not that Wendy's
A
a
whiny
whiny,
Wendy.
This is the first thing
A whiny
that came out
Wendy.
with the W. So, the Wendy's are lovely. So thank you so much. I don't know what to say other than thank you so much.
I'm getting you to kiss her special breast, Cleanboy Berkwilly.
Oh my God.
Who wants to see Cleanboy kiss her special breast?
And we control video soup chat $25. Give it the juice and turn it to loose.
Oh,
Thank
snap.
you so much.
Whoa.
Thank you so much. Tell us, Levi, tell us.
Squeeze the juice and rat a moose. That's all the way into Paul Art and Shania Wayne. Thank you so much. We control the video.
Listen, running joke just said, just accidentally. Well, Mars Dancer said, I actually Mars Dancer said, I actually fell on this channel and saw Clevi. Really gave me a raise and I haven't been down since. I should probably consult position. Thank you so much, Mars Dancer. And Running Joke says, he just said in nowhere, Running Joke says, Elga was the special guest the very first time that Levi came out from behind the camera in studio. Now, just before you get poor special guest is being, we've given it away. All right, okay. Because
it's time to unbox Elga Fox.
I wasn't even going to come out really because I'm a behind
because you like chickers too.
Unless I'm doing a character, but yeah.
And Elga Fox is the only chicker we have ever had on the I Show, apart from Clevi's mother. That's the only chicker we've ever had on.
Milky Super Chat at $30 when we drop the boom.
It's
now doing big.
Oh, we dropped the boom.
Yes, Elga and Levi were before Johnny. Yes, that is right.
We are going to have a live chicker kisser virtually on the Zoomers.
Yes,
you better mark my words. I'm going to get the two of them to kiss me right on the cheek. One for real and one virtually, and see what today I pull up. Clevi, I think it is time to get a Zoom.
It's time to
unbox Elga Fox.
It's time to pour some rocks at Elga Fox.
Grab your rocks. Elga Fox. There we go.
Okay, actually,
are we ringing her?
She did call, so we switched that up. So I'll just
ring now.
Calling you there. We switched
Some people call her Easy E. She's a rapper, you see. I'm not a rapper, she always says. Is she a rapper or not?
Just special breast she's doing. But oh my gosh.
Unbox Elga Fox.
So it's not Elga.
Are you ringing now, are you?
Elga was very punctual.
Punctual. She was very punctual. Was she very punctual, Levi?
Hold on, let me just apologize.
She doesn't wear any clothes when she's in her own apartment. That's what I heard. That's the rumours. I was on to Johnny Strap on bullshit and he was saying that he reddened her arse. Do you remember he said that, Clevi?
Yeah.
That's what he said, Levi said he reddened her arse. She's trying to protect her. Did you WhatsApp her, Levi?
What's happening? But we switched that up.
It's time to unbox Elga Fox.
Super chat $25. Save the studio. What would we all do without Ida? Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
It's a pup in your pocket. It's a pup in your pocket. Oh! Clevi.
Hold on. Oh, which way you turn it?
Oh, she turned on her head.
Landscape.
Join with video. Join with video. She's she's a little bit unorthodox. She's like a smelly fox. It is Elga Fox!
We control the video, $25. Here's some news. I'm ready for boom!
Oh, we control the video. Thank you so fucking much. And welcome, we've got our very first special breast. Because she's no special guest. It's time to unbox Elga Fox.
Yay!
Elga, do you see me there? Do you see?
Enjoying watching you for the last hour or so. You're a legend.
Elga Fox, we've heard, because I'm going to need, you know when you're getting on a special breast, you use the entire name of the person if they're really special. You keep saying Elga Fox instead of just their first name, right? And I was gonna have a challenge tonight, Elga. I was gonna have a new game, because we've had a couple of burrs on us, you know? And I was thinking, should we have a what the hell get challenge?
Yeah, what the hell get?
Oh, for that.
Yeah!
She's having it!
Tell me what it involves first.
Now, okay, right, I tell you what. Now, we have never had a chicker on this channel. There's been no chicker chatter on this channel. We have been honest to you. We've never cheated on you.
One chicker!
There's only ever been one.
That's what commented there saying, no, I was in the video, first video Levy was in as well. I didn't know that.
Whoa,
Yeah.
Whoa, what has just happened here? Elga, do you see my hand down here?
I can't
Let go. Did you just call Levi Levy?
Now, technically, that is the correct pronunciation.
Did you just call her a shuck?
Primo Levy.
A Leitrim shuck that you would dig at the side of a road and bury a body? Did you call her a levy?
He said.
She's the lead. She's the lead. Classic Leitrim. A Leitrim. They call everyone from Leitrim a Leitrim because they think that they're better than everybody in County Ireland. They think that they've better looking lips. They think that they've got healthier looking teeth. A Leitrim. Oh, she went dirty! That's dirty! She's saying she's got better suckers than any other chick around County Leprechaun Land.
Yeah!
I knew it.
My new leather jacket guy is quite peculiar. I'm just seeing your shoulder.
That's all you want to see of me, or you get into deep down trouble.
No, I don't want to see anymore.
Oh!
Did she just... I like her already! I like... Helga, what's behind you there? What's behind you there? Is that a bra behind you?
Oh, this is just
Is that a bra behind you? Is that what you said?
Who gave you that now? Who gave you that?
I think it was. I can't remember. It was one of the lads that.
Oh! It was Johnny Bullshit! I knew it, Levi, I knew it. What the hell is going well? Because these are the questions we ask you when we're not sure what's happening. But you've got a love heart behind you. Now, we've been asked a load of questions here from the Brew Crew. Can I throw a couple of them off to you? Is that okay?
Who's the brew crew? Tell me that. Who's the brew crew?
Oh,
Who's the
fuck.
Oh!
That's
it.
I know they used to call you Caramelga. I know they used to call you Caramelga
Caramelga!
because you were a little bit sugary for some people's personalities.
Sweet!
But you not knowing who the Brew Crew is like not knowing who my band... Do you remember the band I was in? Apocalyptic Sunburn?
Oh, yeah, yes. I think it was one of your gigs there, but 10 years ago, was it?
Fuck, Helga now.
Oh, Elga. Oh, he's off! He's off, Elga!
See you later! I... Bug off, Levi! I've had enough of it. Get banner! Banner from a Levi! Banner from it! Banner, Levi! I will tell you.
Oh, here he comes, Elga!
Fuck off, Levi.
Sorry.
Please, I was enjoying talking to you. Please. I won't be cheeky.
I will, for the very first time, forget the dry channel, forget the farts channel, because in this channel we are gonna unbox Elga Fox. We know everything about you, because before we do this show,
Shutterbug, we will do that when we
no,
see
we will not,
the studio.
Shutterbug. Before we get on any special breast, we find out everything about anyone who has ever lived coming onto this show. I don't care if we've only known you for 5 minutes on the Zoomers, we know everything about you. And we have done our research and we have found out everything about you, Elga Fox. And I'm telling you, I've got questions here for you that are going to blow your mind. Are you ready for the first one?
Now, go there.
I'm quite scared, but look, I'm an open book pretty much, so.
Well, I'll tell you something. What are you drinking tonight, Elga? What's in that hand? It looks lovely.
Honestly, now this is cranberry juice and sparkling water. I'm not drinking because I'm here on my own, and I actually only have a bottle of wine in the fridge. I have a little bottle of wine. I could open that. So it's just
Super chat for Elga to open the wine!
Super chat for Elga to open the wine! Do it now! She'll never leave the stream! She'll never leave it! I've seen her before! I've been in her first video!
I'll open the wine.
Oh! She's doing it! She's doing it!
Good Noonan said, ouch, the daggers smell, but not know who the Brew Crew is. And Unique explained it very, very,
If Elga
very
opens
well.
the wine, anything could happen. That's all I'm saying!
Unique summed it up really well. She said, Brew Crew is, are you having that family? And
It
that
is, it
is, I'm going to screenshot that because that sums it up.
Caramel, can I ask you a quick thing? We've had a couple of burrs here in the ITE studio tonight. The Brew Crew are going mad for you here. They're going loco for you, sir.
And I was going to say, Shutterbug,
Oh,
if we get to save the studio, we can do all of those things.
I'm Edward Scissorhands,
It's on
except
the
I use
plan.
spoons. I use spoons. I'm Edward Scissorhands.
Milky Super Chat 2 dots, he said, is that a fox or a minx? Hashtag fishing for compliments.
Oh, fishing for compliments. Elga Fox.
What's inside the fox challenge?
What's inside the Fox challenge?
What's it?
I'm open for these questions. This is the most exciting thing that's happened in the last 2 months. Thanks for having me on.
Well, looks like you haven't had any plumbers over then. Is that true?
No.
Because I was actually talking to Johnny Strap on Bullshit, right? And I was saying to him, because, can I be honest with you? Thank you. Me and Johnny Strap on Bravo Bullshit, we're a pair of green-blooded males, right? And we do talk about certain things on this channel, right? And your name came up in one of the sex episodes. Can I keep continuing?
Oh, continue, please. This is exciting. It's great. I've been so bored the last 2 months. Please, keep going.
And I asked Johnny Strap on Homeschool Pub Bullshit, I asked him, which chicker in the Farts, Dry and Out channel would he like to have on the show, sir? And we asked him which chicker he'd do. And do you know what he said? He said, I'd love to have on, where's the Helga? But
What the Helga?
What the Helga? That's, I should have said that. And he said, do you know what he said he'd love to do to you?
No.
Redden your arse. That's what he said, Levi. He did say that. And we have reported him to Sham, or Smack, Sexist Men Against Chickers. We've reported him.
Smack. He's always on smack.
Like,
And talking
I
smack.
think it was banking.
Oh, fuck, what? Say that again. Say that again.
I do need a good spanking.
Oh, oh no. This happened live. I didn't think this was going to happen live.
What the Helga? See?
It's been a very lonely 2 months, lads. I need a spanking.
That's why, Helga, no, you've come to the right place here, and you've literally come on the right place. Because I was asking Johnny Bullshit earlier on, I said to him, what job would you love to have during the whole, because Nippity Doodah here, she's got COVID-19, because she's 4 suckers and she got COVID. And I was saying, what job would you love to have during the whole pandemics? And Johnny Strap on Bullshit, he's got a nice little jobbers going with the homeschool pub, right? More drinking than thinking. And I was saying to him, what other job would you like to have? And I said to him, I'd love to have a chicker satisfier job. So all the chickers who are home alone for the last 2 months with fresh bottles of wine in the fridge, I could scoot on over and do the twist. And all.
Now, you'd have to, your tongue muscle would be very worked, like, you know.
Well, it depends on how much beer they have for me. Do you know what I mean?
Oh.
I suppose, yeah. Well, maybe, yeah, that's it. I suppose if you get enough beers, then you won't have to work as hard.
Oh, what? Never, Helga. I want them fully sane when I'm around. Fully sane, Helga.
I know, I'm sure, yeah. Like, yeah, they probably wouldn't be wanting to drink or two. They just, you know. Their tongue.
I could clean their teeth.
Bill Bates super chatted $5. Open the wine. Hope we're loose super chatted $5.
Oh,
Drink
fuck,
up.
they're opening
Michael
up the
Mike
wine.
super chatted $5.
No.
Helga Levi Leather from the Essential Working Podcast host. Don't forget, everybody hit Mike on the mic there and subscribe to him too. We Control
I
Video
thought
super
they'd be
chatted
hating
$2.
her. I
Bring
thought
on the
they'd be
wine.
hating her. They're
Bring
loving
on
her.
the wine to make everything
Bring
bright.
on the wine.
Lars
They're all
Saxon
coming in,
super chatted
Helga.
$2. Don't drink the weak stuff.
They want you to pop.
Millie.
Helga, they want you to pop.
Pinball super chatted $10. You know what? Elga's worth the tenner.
Oh, you're worth the tenner, someone said.
Millie just super chatted there.
Thank you. I heard you're trying to save your studio, so delighted I can make a few bob fees.
It depends on the pop, though. What are you drinking there, Elgers?
Millie, I'm gonna read that in a
my
little
own,
while because I want to
and
give
I
that
try
one
not to
a
drink
time.
too much
So
of my own. I just get the little bottle, so I just feel like, well, I'm just having a little one. You know, just a little one.
Look at that clean wine.
What?
You could,
Yay!
Elga, you could be on
Well, that's how
Glenrowan.
it starts. You start with the little
Yeah,
one and you graduate to a
grows.
big one. It just grows.
You have to graduate to the bigger one, you see, Elga.
Castilier Ariel del Diablo.
Oh, say that again.
She's talking French.
She's speaking. Hey, le petit bear. Hey, le petit bear.
Castilier del Diablo. Sauvignon Blanc. Sauvignon
She can speak French, Levi.
God.
Get out of this. No, she can speak French. What?
I'd love to have a glass of wine with you. You know, a big chilled glass of white wine. I bet you love that.
I'm getting it for you, Levi. I'm getting it for you. Right, we've got cider here for Levi. Do you see this one here now? Do you see it in the bottom? Can you see us, Elga?
All I can see is your shoulder and your fingers.
No, but can you see? Are you on the big camera as well, or do you just see me down here?
I'm just seeing. I'm not seeing and then and a big camera of you and your fingers.
So you can see just my fingers. That's every chicker's dream. You can just see that as a.
That's what I'm seeing.
Do you think I should get me nails? Do you think I should get me nails done?
Yeah, I come over and do them. So look, I do a great job. Mine, look.
I don't want you to do them. I don't want you to do my nails. I want to keep them wild and wonderful. If you don't mind, Elga, I want to keep them wild and wonderful. Here, I'm pouring it.
Mine are a bit.
Mine too.
What is your drinking there?
I'm giving it.
Now, wait,
This is
super chat
Clean
of $20
Jeans
and
here.
said, hi, Elga. The power pal super chat of $10. You're an alarm clock because you get me up. Hashtag fishing for compliments.
Fishing for compliments.
Thank you so much, Wavy Wade. And the power pal.
Wavy Wade,
Really
thank
fucking
you so
appreciate
much. They say.
Hope the family is doing well. Everything's well.
That's Wavy Wade.
And
Who else wants to start? The power pal.
I just want to read Millie's.
Wavy, you're a gentleman, sir.
I took a screenshot of Millie's because I hadn't read it, but I'll read it next.
So I'm on the burr here. I'm on Sam Adams. You know Jerry Adams from Boston?
Millie?
That one there.
Millie super chat.
You've never had that one.
No, this wine smells funny.
Give us a taste there, Elga. Give us a taste.
Oh, it's actually lovely.
Oh,
I
she's.
haven't had a drink now in a week, so that's perfect. That's lovely.
You see, they come in different sizes for different days of the week. You can get a small one for the beginning of the week, you get a medium one for the middle of the week, and then you get the full bottle of wine for the whole weekend!
That's a classic relationship.
Well, I'm looking forward to when all this blows over and I can get over there with an actual bottle of wine and join you for a drink.
Yeah!
Because Elga, there's rumours going around Caramelga that people to be saying that you're a big lover of your boozic, right? And that's music you listen to while you're boozing.
Yes.
So, what's your type of boozic apart from your own? What do you listen to?
What kind of blues music?
Boozic, yeah, boozic.
Well, who do I drink booze with and what do I listen to?
Yeah, like boozic is the music that you listen to when you're boozing. So what type of music? Because we know you're very boozical. But
Yes,
what do
you
you listen to apart from your own?
Oh, I was actually listening to, I took a walk down the canal there and I was listening to a playlist and Van Morrison. Yeah, love listening to Van Morrison.
The Vanner's Clean Boy. He watches this show all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, he does.
Or I think that's Morrison who has a van.
Oh, sorry, that's Morris Dancer.
Morris
Oh, it's
Dancer.
the Morris Dancer. Sorry
Yeah,
about that.
he's
It's
got
not
a
him at
van.
all.
Yeah.
He's no use to it at all now.
No.
We're getting mixed up.
See-
Well, I listen to a lot of the older kind of music, 80s music, blues music, B.B. King. I listen to Tracy Chapman. I'm getting back into her again. And then some of the more recent artists like Rag and Bowman and Rhea Ridings. I saw her in Trevina there. What do you call it now? The O2, sorry. What is it called?
Oh, good girl. I totally disagree with what you're saying there because Tracy Chapman, she was singing about driving her car too fast and I don't like her because she should go by the speed limit and she's one chicker I refuse to listen to. So if you're singing music like her on Box Elga Fox, I refuse to listen to your music too. I'm sorry about that.
Hey, Mr.
I'm
Mayor.
sorry about
I will never sing that song when you're around, for sure.
that.
What about the
Parapal?
below the speed limit
I don't need to listen to
song?
What was that?
I write down like, I'm cruising on the road, I'm nearly hitting the speed limit, but I'm not quite there. Just let me sing that.
Elga Fox, I think you're going off the rails, are you? Is it that wine, is it? She's going off the rails, babe. She's getting sick into her glass. She's drinking her own sixer.
Millie super chat $10 and she
Millie.
said, I must say that after finding this channel, my Fridays are filled with
Millie
lots-
Vanilli.
Millie
Millie Vanilli.
lots more
Favourite ice
laughter
cream.
and fun. The people in the live chat are more like one big family.
She's our first special breast on the Zoom. Our first special breast.
Millie, that's beautiful. Thank you so
I
much.
feel so honored. Thank you guys. Like I've been looking forward to this. When you asked me earlier in the week, I was like, great, that's something to look forward to. I can feel like I'm out, even though obviously
Oh, speaking of...
far away, but it feels like you're in the sitting room. It's great.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying to you. Because I was saying to Clevi Jeans, I was saying to her, because around Temple Bar in County Ireland, this is actually a true story. In everywhere in the city centre, the only people or the only animals that have been walking around have been foxes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask you a very particular question because sometimes I like to grab my rocks and ring Elga Fox. I want to ask you a quick question. Is there any relation to you and the wild foxes that are walking around Temple Bar? Good question and good girl.
Well, there is. They're distantly related. And there's two of them that come around here around 11 o'clock in the evening. And when everyone's kind of gone in. And they travel door to door. So I'm up higher now. I moved into this flat that's a little higher so I can look down.
And can I ask her?
We have the same kidneys.
Oh!
Oh, well, that's very interesting.
So, oh, good girl. So that means that foxes, like Elga Fox or of the fox her, use of the same kidneys as actual animal foxes.
Yeah, and that's why I love drinking. Apparently, well, foxes are savages, you know. They love. That's why you see them running through bins, like they're actually looking for leftover bottles of whiskey.
Oh no, no.
Oh, yeah.
Elga, I'm not going to lie to you. Now I know why you gave up drinking. Oh!
I gave it up for a year, but now I just have it on occasion, the odd chip.
She gave it up for a beer. She gave it up for a beer. Elga Fox, she gave it up. She gave it up for a beer. Woo!
That's a very
Good tune.
Now,
And a good girl.
Soup Chat $2.
And a good girl.
Elga, what's your favorite karaoke song to sing?
Oh,
Thank you,
good
Rubes.
girl, Rubes.
Yeah.
What is your favourite? Actually, can I surpass
And
Rubes? No, Clevi, you may not.
Morton,
No,
Super Chat
Clevi.
50 DKK. He said, cheers.
50
50K or
DKK.
that's €7. That's a pint of genius, right? Thank you so much, Morton. Really fucking appreciate it.
Thank you so
Morton,
much,
that's
sir.
really so thank you so much. 2 pints. Thank you
Rubes
so
asked a
much.
very good question there. If you were out doing some karaoke with the Brew Crew, what would be your number one singity song to go for? Good girl.
So to be like a cover would be I did a recent cover of Human by Rag Bowman. So that's like a recent song that I fell in love with. So
Rag and Boners. Rag and Boners, she's saying.
Rag Bowman. And but I love blues music. A BB King song. If I was lucky enough to be able to jam in a pub with a band, I'd probably try that.
Okay, well I'm actually going to give you something better than that, right? Better than doing a jazz album in County Cavan, right? I bet you, right? There's a show on Netflix that you haven't watched yet that you would absolutely love her.
Because I
right?
love jazz.
If you're into jazz-tastic tuners, if you're into a good sequel series, have you watched the Eddie yet?
No.
Oh.
Oh, watch it. You'll love it.
You are missing out. It's on Netflix. It's called The Eddie. Yes, you would absolutely lovers it.
Tricky Troy Soup Chat $15 for the lovely Elga today. Where's her cat from Pleasant Morning Pics on IG?
Oh!
Tricky
Troy's looking for your cat from Pleasant Morning
And
Pics.
Carlos Soup Chat $5 for more Elga and Levi watch Hot Irish Women visit Leather Jacket Guy for a drink.
Hot Irish shakers. I won't allow it. I won't allow it unless I'm in the middle of it. Oh, look! I'm in the middle of pussy! Ah! Oh! What's this?
It's a wee bit shy.
Oh, look at this little
Look
foot!
at this!
Look at this little foot!
That's a catastrophe! That's catastrophic!
Oh.
He's really old. He's really old.
That cat looks older than Clevi's mother.
Stevie, stay here. No.
No.
You know, Cat, it's always on their terms. Like, he was actually obliged to be there letting hold.
Actually,
Billy.
Elga, I've actually never seen a cat jump out of somebody's lap so quickly. What have you done?
He's like, fuck off. He doesn't like, I have a light here, a little ring light. And he's like, super bright.
Hey, Elga, I'll tell you something.
So jealous.
The problem was you did not pour your kitty cat a glass of wine. I'm not trying to tell you how to look after your
you
pets.
didn't give him any whiskers.
I'm not trying to tell you how to look after
You
your
could have
pets.
poured him some whiskers.
You could have poured him some whiskiers. Good girl.
Come here.
That's a high of my intelligence right there.
Hey, Calga, you know the way we were saying that we couldn't play any of your boozic tonight? What we generally do is, we generally Where's she off to go? She's after leaving. She's on the dry channel. She's after going to the...
Bill Bates super chatted, or Digibeta super
Digibeta.
chatted $5. Tell Olga to check out Eric Johansson, great blues music.
Eric Johanssons. Eric
Yeah,
Johanssons.
definitely.
But you have to check...
Send me a link. PM me a link. I'd love to listen.
No, Aldo, we do not sell links onto people. I do not sell links onto people like that. I always say, if you want a link, you will come for my link. That's what I always say. It's a little say and a half, again. Sorry about that.
And I have to say, the two of these are looking fabulous. Your hair is like in great condition and everything. Yeah, have you been cutting each other's hair? Sorry, I know you're supposed to ask me questions, but I feel like asking that.
Oh, I don't. Has she just Conan O'Brien us? Did you just turn the show back on top of us? Yeah. Is this guy... What the Helga show?
What the hell?
What the Helga show? Where we asked you several questions about yourself. Why did she have to do that, Levi?
Thank you so much. And your hair is looking beautiful too. It's so hard in lockdown.
It's very bushy now, but...
I know, mine too. Mine's turning into a huge bunch.
It's a huge bush.
Whoa, wait, whoa.
Are you cutting each other's hair?
It's the two chickers talking about bushes on the I channel. Can I just get that right? Can I just get this right?
I trimmed my hair right before the last live show. Was it the last one or the one before? And Tricky and Running Joke were able to spot that I just trimmed my hair.
I never even spotted it.
It was so fun.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like, oh.
They'll see everything.
Easy. Do you think that, you know, the foxes that have been found in Temple Bar, do you think that those foxes are looking for chickens or chickers? What are they looking for?
Oh, chickers. Chickers.
They're going for a chicken. Yeah. And I'll get... Sorry, Levi.
That's
Sorry.
okay. I'm having some.
Alcohol already inside them, so they can suck it out.
Mars Santa Soup Chat at $2
That's
for a
weird, but I
personal
like
trimmer
it.
sponsor. I've got actually got Levi's style back.
Jesus, that's brilliant. You're like born a alcoholic. Elga, you're a mysterious chicker, but I want to ask you this question. Levi, what are you scooping in on this apartment question, Levi?
I can't see
I'm
it.
asking her a
Your big
question.
mop is in the way.
Don't call it a mop,
The
Levi.
big mop's in the way.
I'll mop you
I'll
off
mop
the floor.
you.
I'll mop you.
I can whip my hair back
I'll
and
mop
forth,
you up,
and you
Levi.
can mop it.
No, I'll mop you like a GAA pitch, Levi.
But I'll give you the moment, or
No, join in!
You may not join in.
He's singing a song, and he's singing your song, Elga. Leathers.
Elga Fox. She's a drinker. She's a thinker. She's a midnight joker. Plays her music in the sun. She's a drinker. She's a thinker. She's a midnight joker. She plays her music in the sun.
Well done.
Thank you. Caramelga.
Oh, you got a challenge for Caramelga.
Yes, Caramelga, we have loads of chilies. We've been talking shitters for the last... we've been on for what, 20 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah.
ages.
It is, isn't it? So I have to get to the challenges now, which because we can't just let you on the channel and go, oh, what's your new single this week? What is it, by the way?
Oh, I haven't. I'm writing it.
Oh, fuck.
But I have a single out called Dynamite, so you can
Dynamite.
check that on my YouTube or Insta, and I've been doing like little home videos of just new songs, just acoustic videos, because I can't get into the studio. So it's nice to be able to share songs and not having live gigs. It's nice to be able to just do.
Sorry. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait, what the hell,
I
God?
feel like I'm watching Cornhub.
What the hell, God? So what you're we're trying to say is that you have a single out. Now, let me just get this right, Cleveland. She has got a single out, and it is called Dynamite. And if people want to find it, because the Brew Crew, what they do is the Brew Crew are like beer moans. They rumble through the jungle. They rumble through going, who was that on? Who was that on? How can we take what's there? And they'll head over to your channel and they will go, Dynamite, got it. And they'll take it off you. So you might get so many digital dynamites taken of you that you don't actually own your own song anymore. Is that okay with you?
Oh, that's fine. No, it's there now for people to take though.
No, it is not, because you can run out of downloads on Spotify. Do you really want to run out of downloads on Spotify? Do you?
I suppose that's a good point.
Yeah.
Ruth
You want to keep it
said,
to
let's raise a glass to our lovely guest.
Let's raise a glass to our lovely ass. Unbox Helga Fox, start again. Woo!
Jonathan took off his shirt. So, like, I thought that was great and all, but I don't know if I'd be up for that. I'm too sober.
Oh, Caramelga, I did not want to say it, but what Johnny Strap on Budget was saying that you did not have the vagina for it. That's what he was saying. He's been calling you out over the last 4 beers. Johnny Strap on Budget has been saying, oh, what the Helga? Let's unbox Helga Fox. And he keeps shouting shitters like, oh, Helga doesn't have it. And he goes, oh, Helga, she thinks she can sing. You should hear me singing her praises when she's not around. And he spits into the camera every time he says it.
Yeah.
So what I think what he was saying to you tonight is like he was saying, I'll take off my jumper tonight. Let's see how much she'll take off. Now, I don't want to be reading into it, but I have a feeling that's what he was saying.
Yeah, no, I think you're on something there. I think they're very militant. Yeah.
He's asking you to let your hair down. That's what he's saying. And Elga, I don't want to put words into your mouth or anything else, but that's what he's saying.
MJ Super $2. Cheers, Elga.
I know he's like, oh yeah.
He's always like, cheers, Elga. Says MJ. Thank you so much, MJ. And Carlos Super $5. Anything we can click on to help out Elga, or she's too cool for that. So you go to her Instagram at Elga Fox.
At Elga Fox.
I say YouTube, lads, is the best. The videos on YouTube, there's about 7 videos there. So if you like kind of bluesy folk music, hopefully your viewers will enjoy some of that.
They're just going to see a drunken Leitrim woman, are they?
Well, I might start doing those videos because they're great fun, aren't they?
They most definitely are not, because no, they're not. They'll shut your studio down and demonetize you straight away. That's what's going to happen.
Fuck them anyway. I should be cursing so much. Sorry, lads.
Oh yeah, because we actually we're a family channel, isn't that right?
Oh yes, we are actually. Yeah, we're so fun. But unfortunately, Unbox Helga Fox, I've got some very bad news. We're after getting in some bad music reviews from your YouTube channel, and they're just after being posted into our comments right now. Do you want to hear some of those bad reviews? I'm sorry about this. We're going for it. She's going for it. She doesn't care. I'd head to her YouTube. Anyone that can take the slaggers.
I've heard it all. Like, you know, I'll always be sensitive soul, but you know, at the same time.
Well, sense and sensibility, because we're going to read them out right now. And the first negative music review that has ever been read to you, Unbox Helga Fox, is here. It is here. Oh fuck! Look at this, Levi.
What is it? What is it, Leather?
Looks like it's time to withdraw Elga. Oh fuck!
What?
Why did you say that about music? Why did you say that about Dynamite? It's a great tune. Listen to it 3 or 4 times and you'll get it.
That hurts.
Oh, she's down on her wine. I can't believe she's down on her wine.
Yeah, on you.
No, don't, Levi. Don't tempt her. She's mad. She's doing it. She's doing it, Levi. She's doing it. She's doing it, Levi.
I think this wine was in the fridge for too long. It tastes weird. It's alright, like after I get off this call, I'm gonna squeeze my cat extra hard. I'll be fine.
Well, Unorthodox Fox, you've made a big mistake of thinking that we're going to let you go from this Zoom, because you are not going to be let go from this Zoom.
Never.
You are on a 24-hour Zoom with the IX channel. I'm sorry to tell it to you. But another negative music review.
Brian Johnson, hashtag bad Elga review. Her video, her singing distracts me from mastering to her video.
Oh, did you hear that one?
Oh no, say it again.
Running Joke just said that. He said that your singing distracts him from his mastering.
To her video.
To her video.
From mastery.
Mastering. You don't get that word up in Clitrum, do you?
No, I like it though.
Oh! You've made another fan. You've made another fan. Another. Anytime. Tell him, Levi. Tell him. Ryan. Elga, you've got another bad.
I'm writing a song at the moment called Lone Wolf. Been writing it for the last year, but it takes me ages to write. But it's actually funny because I'm spending a lot of time on myself. I kind of like my own company anyway. So the next song is going to be Lone Wolf. Hopefully I'll have it up next week.
Awesome.
Elga Fox, I'm just after thinking there. I think I know why you've written that song, Lone Wolf.
Oh yeah.
Because you've got a kitty cat running around, haven't you?
He's disguised as a ginger cat, but he's actually fierce wolf. And he looks sweet there and all, like, well, no, that's all.
You're actually wrong in both of those phases, because what you have there is you have a bog. That is a cat. No more. That is a bog. No, Levi, she's got a beer mole hunting dog. It's not a cat at all.
It's a bat.
It's a bog. A beer mole hunting dog. It's a bog.
A dog.
No, a bog. Jesus, if you were producer here, I'll get called you think. No, but this is what's wrong with having chickers on the show. No, it's a bog.
I'm not here yet. Oh, sorry, what's that? Levy, what is that wine?
Oh, Levy, she keeps fucking calling you Levy. Why don't you just kiss her? Stop it. You think the only reason that I started this show was to see you and Levy kissing? No.
I mean, if you could get eyes, it's starting to really get.
Oh, fuck, we're after being iPadding another bad music review in here. Oh, this one's really bad. Actually, take a slug. You deserve. Take a slug your Willy wine there for a second, because you're gonna need to. I drunk whiskey on the rocks, listening to Elga Fox.
Oh.
I'd rather listen to the jukebox than that bloody fox. Oh! Smelly underwear? Oh.
Like that hurts now, but that person is a bit of a poet.
Wow.
There's a bit of a wannabe poet in there, I reckon.
Is that one of those people, Elga, that comes on to your YouTube channel, Elga Fox, on youtube.com first, Fox Music? Did you see what I did there? Did you see what I did? Is that one of those people that goes on to youtube.com first? I'm not stupid. I'm one of them that goes on to your channel, right? And gives you a negative review. But then after a couple of weeks, they start sending you personal massages, going, Aquily, I think I like your music now. It's not one of those bastards, is it?
Oh, yeah. No, it could be one of them, yeah. It's like slithery. Like
Yeah.
trying at all angles, all angles. Trying to get in
Hey,
there.
Thornsbury.
With the you.
Elga, what type of kettle do you have? Everyone wants to know.
Oh, can you see it?
Yeah.
So it is a silver kettle. I got it just there, and it's a couple of years ago. It's going well, like,
No,
It's a pity the cat.
no,
I'll see if I can get the cat again.
no, Elga, you've misplaced my question.
Your kettle, say it again, sorry, sir.
What type of kettle do you have?
What type of kettle? You got me there.
What type of kettle chips do you have? Ah, yes! You've been split, so you have. You've been split, so.
It's not boiling anyway, so it's just sitting there, it's cold. But
Have you a Bravo kettle, have you? What's the name? Is it a Bravo, is it?
I don't
Because Elga, we got in you know the way the iChannel is massive now. We hired in special COVID-19 investigators, and we got them to break into your bedroom. We got them to plant cameras all around your house, put cameras in your kettle, put cameras into the kitchen sink, and put cameras. We've been recording you for months.
Since we last saw you.
Yes, we've been recording you for the last 4 years, and we are going to release the largest video on the iChannel. It is 14,000 hours long. It is Elga Fox taking dumpers and eating breakfast.
Yeah!
Yes!
That's all I fucking do.
Thank you. You're welcome, everybody. Thank you. Taking dumpers and
There's
eating
only one
breakfast.
problem, Helga. There's only one problem. It got demonetized.
So you can go to our patreon.com
Yeah.
/Leather
24,000 hours of Elga. Coming soon. It's coming soon, Tony.
Golden moment in there, you know, me with the cat, talking to the cat, there's a lot of that.
I'll tell you something, there's a lot of bloody, forget the golden cat, we saw a lot of golden showers going on. Oh! Snipperty snap!
Tricky Troy Soup, I did it.
What's Tricky Troy saying
Tricky
again?
Troy Soup $10. I've seen it where two women, I've never seen it where two women and a man are in a room and it's the man who's talking the most. And
Tricky Troy wants us to kiss virtually. I knew it, Levi. Do it, Levi.
Oh, we do it all the time.
Do it, Levi.
$5 mission comments. I don't mind a tiny low resolution screen when JPS is on the board. Elga, it needs to be high resolution and life size. And Millie, super chat, $10 for a super sticker saying #1 fan going like this. Thank you so much, Millie.
I have to drain me spuds. Can I drain me? Levi, get in there. Levi, give her a kiss. I want to see it on the replay.
And Trudy
I want to see
$2
it.
has Elga beats the USA. And Marson super chat $2. We call this segment the Levi League. Okay. I can't see her with this big, huge head. Have you ever been to the States?
I have never been to the States. It's not a sin. So I think when we can start traveling again, I think it'll be probably one of the first things I'll do.
Yeah, I know. It's definitely on my list too of things to do because everyone seems to go and I'm like, how are they going all the time? But anyway.
Yeah, have you been yourself?
Well, I haven't been around like anything like to New York. I think I'm the only person I know in the world who hasn't been to New York or anywhere like amazing in America. But
Yes.
it's on the list. And everyone's like, oh yeah, I've been to New York like 6 times. And I'm like, oh my God, how have you been to New York 6 times? It's crazy.
Where did you fit that in?
Where did you fit that in? How do you go 6 times? It's crazy.
Where's he started? Has he gone for a slosh? Has he?
Yeah, he's draining the spuds. Can you hear him?
So what's the story with the studio, Levy?
Oh, we had quite the time. So first we found out we were losing the studio, and then the pandemic hit, and then we got totally demonetized, and then we fixed that. So we're just trying to save the studio, which you know is quite the fight in the city. But so because oh yeah, let us go for the kissing. Here we go. Mwah.
What?
See, we did it.
No, I want Levi.
We did it!
No, I need to take the tops off.
You missed the best bit.
I can take off my beer top.
No, you can't, Levi.
MJ Superchat $5. Elga, is that a guitar back there? Pinball is asking. Yes, Elga does music and we would have Elga playing tonight, but the thing is that YouTube have already beer monetized us. So although that's fixed, with music they're really particular and they can demonetize channels. It's crazy, isn't it crazy? We were talking about this a few weeks ago, how it's so crazy because all those kind of opportunities to hear new music is now like just gone.
Yeah.
You know, like even when you put up your own music, it's like they can still go, oh, you know, someone across the world said that it's not your music and they've got this and it's like crazy.
Yeah, and I did my first live stream there at the beginning of this pandemic, and I don't know why, but they kept taking my videos down. I was just doing my own songs, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's because they'll take it away even though it's yours, and it's really hard to like fight it. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, so is that why they demonetized your channel?
Oh, who knows? Who knows?
Oh, they don't. Yeah, it's actually really hard to figure out why.
No, they don't even give a reason. That's what's so crazy about it. They just like, oh, it's crazy. And on top of a pandemic and then losing the studio, it was like a comedy, but a really bad comedy. Terrible.
Yeah.
But luckily the Brew crew helped us through it.
I'm delighted you're still going strong and that you got it back up and that you're getting your studio.
No, Clevi! No, that's not.
He's back.
That's not why we didn't want her playing her music. We didn't want her playing her music, and I'll tell you what this, Clevi. And I didn't want to say this live. I didn't want to say it. We didn't want her playing her music because I heard that she was a better spoon player than me. Fact!
Oh. Have you got spoons?
Well, that's it. When we can figure it out, like maybe sometime we'll work a way of having a spoon off.
Oh my
I'd love to have a spoon off with you. A spoon off would be brilliant.
It's on. It's a spoon off. It's a fucking spoon off.
If when the lockdown's lifted and if we save the studio and everything, we can get back to normal. And we can have a spoon off and
No.
everything off.
No, we can't, Levi.
I'll bring a big bottle of wine, not a little one.
No.
Maybe a couple of them.
And Captain Marble Super Chat $10. Cheers. Glad I didn't miss you guys. Gotta be essential now. Hopefully catch you in a bit.
Is that the Rumble, is it? Roger, and thank you so much to everyone
Rumble.
who was super chat and super twat. And remember, if you donate, we
Master
masturbate.
Wash your hands.
Masturbate afterwards.
Stay safe, everyone.
Now, Helga, we've got loads of quickie questions coming in here for you, right?
Fire ahead.
One of them here, now, I don't like asking you
Yeah,
these
no, it
questions,
is kind
right?
of like that.
Because I've known you since first, channel, right? But
True,
some of these
yeah.
questions are very knockers, right? One of them's after coming in here. Have you ever gone in bed?
Have I ever gone? Sorry, what?
Have you ever gone in the bed?
Gone in the bed.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wet the bed. That was me.
Oh, fuck, you said it.
What did you say?
Why did you? That's what they asked. Have you ever gone? She said wet. She said wet.
Oh.
You've answered your own question there.
Oh,
What's-
There would have been a time when I was a child I probably did, yeah. I actually have a really bad story, but I don't know if I should tell you. I might keep it for the next time we're on.
Oh, save something.
You-
Save it for
Later.
later.
I think it's time to unbox Helga Fox, and you better tell us that story now. What is that
I
story?
need one of those
I need to
egg
hear it.
shakers.
This is really bad. Like, you know, it was only 18, and this fella I was seeing at the time called over in the middle of the night, and the fool let him in, and he was pissed. He was absolutely locked.
Was he a Calvin man?
No, he was from Leitrim.
Oh, Elytrum, classic.
God, I haven't thought about this in a lot. Still show me age now, it's a long time ago. But yeah, and he came in and he was locked, so he just wanted to lie in bed beside me, so too much went to sleep. He was grinding his teeth in his sleep, and he was just absolutely out of it. And he went to bed. He went
Oh,
to bed.
fuck. And you in it?
So you asked me that question and brought back that trauma.
But do you laugh about it now?
Are you laughing?
Yes. Look, I hope he's watching it, I really do.
Imagine.
He just left, he didn't even say it. He was so embarrassed and mortified. Now, he would be, just didn't say anything.
Oh, leave
I was
me.
so, like, young and naive, I just didn't say anything either. It was like, I get out in the room, don't talk about the fact that I just wet your fucking bed.
And did he help you clean it, or did he kind of just leg it?
No, he just got up and left, said nothing, and just left.
Oh, Jesus.
I forget.
But but at least you can look back at it now and laugh about it.
No, you may not, Helga. Because
20 years later, I can talk about it on your show.
Publicly, in front of millions of people.
hey, forget the room, because we have the very same man on the Zoom welcoming the same person who wetted the bed. Helga Fox is in. It is.
This is your life.
This is your. Ah, we got you. We got you.
The nameless man, named you.
And they're coming in.
We control the video super chat at $2. Have you wet the bed? Yes, from the hallway. Says we control the video.
Hey, Helga, can I ask you a question? You know when, especially if you have a man or a chick or something like that, or you're in a relationship, Salted caramel poppies, Levi's.
Oh,
You see them?
Thin Mints, Girl Scouts.
Girl Scouts cookies here. Look at this, Helga. Look at that.
Okay,
Girl Scouts
I'm
cookies.
now hooked on Girl Scouts.
Girl Scouts.
Sorry, I'm hooked on
Thin
everything to do
mints.
with Girl Scouts.
She loves her Thin Mints.
Like their cookies.
I was going to say to you,
Word.
you know, if you're in a relationship and you need somebody to scratch your back, and you know when you have a very particular scratch in your back, but you can't reach it, yeah? What, you know the way when you ask somebody to scratch your back, but every time you ask them to scratch your back, they never hit the part that you want scratched.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Yeah. So.
There you go, Leather.
Oh, it's on here. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's soft.
There's it there. Hang on. See, it's like a
Oh,
little space.
Elsa, I wish I could offer you a Girl Scout.
That's what it looks like there. That's what it looks like.
I'll keep some for you.
That's in the middle of an hour.
Oh, no, after.
So what do you call the person? What do you call the person who just can't scratch the itch? What should that be called?
Your ex.
Oh, that's a good.
Very
That's a good one.
good.
You're right. So even if you're with them, they should be called. That's actually very good, isn't it, John? Because I was saying to Johnny Strap-on,
Jonathan. This is what I could call Jonathan. All the time we do the show.
I was on to Johnny earlier on, and see when mentors go into the room and there's a chicker in the room, and we stretch our willies because we don't want to walk into the room with a semi on us, so it's a small willy. So we stretch it out a bit. So when we walk into the room, we look like we're Playboy, right? So I said to Jonathan, the name for that should be called peacocking, because you want to show your feathers before you enter the room. Would you agree with that?
Oh yeah. See, these are things that us as women don't appreciate, and men have to go through. You know, all these kind of peacock and.
Peacock. See, yeah, Levi, it works.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I was
No.
running
Once
joke.
you're not embarrassed about it. Once you do it with confidence, don't be embarrassed. And the confidence, it's all about the confidence, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all about peacocking, isn't it?
Yeah, it can be. Yeah. Running jokes in chat 10 times. Is that an analogy for men and women in bed? A woman might decide to save some acts for next time, but a man goes all out first time because he doesn't know if there will be a second time.
Oh, that's so true, isn't it?
The mints must
You
be
go
chilled.
home running joke, that's right, yeah.
Okay, who said
People
all
are
girls
loving
get
these
cookies?
questions.
Because they're gorgeous. You have to put a few.
Another question in there for Cox.
It must be hard to have a wheelie though. Because it's all, no, honestly.
No, good girl,
I
Levi.
give this some thought.
Good
Sometimes
girl.
I think.
Levi's always thinking about Willie.
No, I always think like, no, but
We'll have a shot to her.
Caramel.
We'll have a shot to her, Levi.
It must be funny to have a willy because it's dangling all the time, and then it has a mind of its own sometimes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
all this sort of stuff.
Well, say, repeat the question.
I think Levi was asking you, do you have a couple of plastic ones?
Do you know, I actually don't.
What?
Imagination.
Can I say something to you as an Irishman, or I totally leave you? Because Irish chickers don't use dillers. What is with that? Because I think the way Irish chickers are, they go, it's either an Irishman or it's nothing. Is that true, isn't it?
Good news, Super Chat 2 dollars. The ladies can't resist my helicopter dance.
I'm not into the whole idea of it. But maybe that's where I'm making a mistake. I could be missing out.
Yeah, because you could get plastic hysteria.
I probably would. I fear that I'd never ever go out with a man. I probably just. I just don't need go anywhere now.
No, I totally disagree with you, because I think that the future is actually sequel bots, right? So if you've got a sequel bot, right? Say Mensers are going out there getting gorgeous looking chickers as sequel bots. I think that chickers out there will be going out getting men bots. Like Irish men bots, because every time Vanity Fair does a publication, they always say the best music you can listen to is youtube.com/Elga Fox on YouTube. You see what I did there? And also they always say the best thing for chickers out there is if they get a man sequel bot. Would you get one of them for 500?
I would. But
So
you have a GA jersey on him. And
Oh.
there's this young actor now that's
What?
everyone's talking about him, and he has in the TV series he has this little silver chain, so you have to have all those little things on him. No?
And who's this actor that you're fancying? Who's this
Oh,
actor?
Leicester, he's very young now.
Who's that Cleveland? Paul, a Tizer? Is he a Tizer? Is he a Tizer?
Running jokes is a Bob, a battery-operated boyfriend.
But he
A bomb?
plays a teenager in the show, but he's actually about 20-something, so it's not illegal.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
we'll have a shot.
You should go for a Bob. That's a battery-operated. What is it?
Running joke said
A bomb.
when she's been dating a Bob, battery-operated boyfriend.
A battery-operated boyfriend. A Bob. You should get a couple of Bobbies.
Funny.
I think so.
Patent that running joke. That is so funny.
Yeah, because I think actually, I'm Unbox Egg Fox. I'm with you here.
The
'Cause
plumber's helper.
people don't-
Mars dancer.
Like a little bar here and all, and bar stool and stuff. Plenty of room for them.
Yeah, no, you're right. Because I always say, everybody thinks, oh, I just need one checker. Oh, I just need one manzer. But you actually need a couple of them, don't you?
I think you do.
Two hands.
You want a bit of variation.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
And like they can chat to each other then, you know, when you're tired.
And say if there's one with an itchy back, or you get one with like a
Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle,
Bob is my
Yeah.
uncle.
or you get
Hi,
a
Uncle Bob.
smelly one. You know the ones that you get, the mensers you get, and they're
He's not
really
much.
clean at the start, but then they're really dirty as you go on.
Rube says, what if you get a man bot that only likes dogs?
A man bot that only likes dogs. Good question. Good girl.
Man beer pig bot, says Carlos. Carlos, that is such a Carlos.
And the man bot that only likes dogs. What are you
Oh
going to
my
do there?
god, running joke, that's brilliant though, actually. Bob is really brilliant. Oh, you go on without me there.
Slow to the fox. So, ow, ow,
8% left of my battery here, but if I might have to go put the charger over there, so I might have to move. Yeah, but it should be alright.
ow! Is she moving? She's moving, Cleveland. Oh no, wait, she wants to play it. Where's she confiding? This is the game that everyone is talking about during COVID-19.
Everyone is
You have to
talking
try and
about
find
it. Where's
5
she
items
confiding?
in your apartment. Whoever finds the 5 items the first wins the picture of the night. Elga Fox has just said, I've only got 8% left. That means
She's got 8%, quick, go,
she's
go.
got 8%.
Let us know. Find us your granny.
Okay, she's sticking it on the chart, Cleveland. She's plugged it into the vibrators. She's
Okay,
plugged it into the
use the
vibrators.
vibrator batteries.
Use the vibrator battery. So, Elga, we are getting people to super chat into us here. Where's she confiding? And this is 5 items that are super chatting into us that you will be going versus the
And you
leather.
can play at home
Chat.
too at the same time.
Now, Paulus Paynes, aka Better Call Paul, Irish Jetter. He went against the leather guy twice and lost both times. I don't know if you got that. That was
Happy
both
birthday.
times. So, Elga Fox, I don't know if you want to take me on in this game. Maybe you're just not up for it, but it means you will have to try and find five items in your apartment. Are you up for this challenge?
Running joke. Serious, that's a great idea. Bob.
I'm up for that now. I'll be up for that.
Oh, she's up for it. She's accepted the challenge.
Good
Super chat in 5 items you think that Unbox Elga might have in her house. Or
Okay.
5 items that I
Bad
know.
noon and super chat
What do you
$5. Good noon though.
What do you
What do you, a nearsighted gynecologist and a puppy have in common?
A nearsighted what?
Gynecologist and a puppy have in common.
Oh, Jesus. Hairy teeth.
No,
What is
a wet nose.
A wet nose. Straight. Cleveland! Your mother never goes to gynecologist. Why is that?
Cause she has no vagina.
Where did you come from? Out her arse. You gave it her arse, Cleveland. I'm telling you. She's a hermaphrodite.
I just appeared.
Oh, look at her.
A bud.
You've got all fancy on us. Oh, she's got a fantastic light.
Oh, fantastic
You've got a
light.
fantastic light.
Much better.
Look at the fantastic light on her. Whoa.
Put it on the charger now to put a pair. So I'm up for the challenge. What are the things I have to look for?
Okay, no.
Okay, Kirker have to let us know what things
We're getting them super chat in.
does what Caramelga have to
Caram-
what chefs do.
Caramelga, you're jumping to the chase here. You haven't even heard the rules of where's she hiding. You haven't even heard the rules of it. So the rules are, Elga,
Thanks, Reading Joe.
we're being sent in currently 5 items you have to find around your apartment. Now, if you cannot find an item, you have to do a wickety whirl. That's what do you do in a twister, Hitcha?
A wickedy whirl like a dance, like.
Turn around.
No, actually, I think I'll
You
let her
do
keep
it.
her dance.
Oh, okay.
No, you have to do a twirl like a twister. So you have to do one twirl and down a shot of whatever you have. So you can take a gulp of your wine, right? So if you can't, now the first items after coming in here is Pantax, handcuffs. Second item is, because that's handcuffs. So say if you couldn't find a pair of handcuffs, hey, you should have no problem finding a couple of pairs in your place. If you can't find a pair, you have to do a wickety whirl and down a shot of whatever you have. So if you've got a glass of wine, you have to take one gulp of wine and spin around. Now.
Okay, King, double 3 triple
Unfortunately,
six.
I don't have handcuffs because I'm having no crack lately.
Super chat $5 basketball. Slunch it.
What a fucking basketball.
Rube super chat $2. Cheers, Elga. Paul.
A Paul. She wants you to
Roddy
find
jokes is musical instrument.
musical instrument. Okay.
Roddy joke.
So you
Very
cannot
good,
tell us,
Elga.
Elga, what you don't or do not have, okay? No, you can't say to them! Elga, no! Come back here! No, she's looking for them already! She's breaking the rules!
Breaking the rules.
Unbox, Elga! Fuck, she's unorthodox! No, she's banned, Levi.
Banned.
You have broken the first rule, Elga, which means you have to take one gulp of your wine. Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
I'll do it.
She's enjoying it anyway, Clevi. And Clevi's doing one with you. I'm pouring a shot out here.
Okay. Lacy undies. The power passive got $2. Where should go riding Lacy undies?
Lacy undies!
Oh.
From the power of power. Don't look for them. No, Elga. No. You can't look for them, yes.
Yeah.
Tell her, Levi.
You have to wait for this.
No.
And
Yeah.
then you go.
And then you go. So
No,
what
actually,
happens is...
Or this.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one's better. And then
right.
you
And then so what's going to happen is...
Wilkie Super Chat Fighters, a cucumber, a pickle, a shaft, a stick, and poo balls.
They're all going for shafts. So I'll get the fights. Clevi Jeans will shout out one item at a time, right? I haven't had anything to drink. And every time she shouts out an item, you either find it or you do a wickety whirl and you take a shot. After 5 items, you will either be the winner of tonight's most prestigious prize, or
The show that everybody is.
this is the show everybody's talking about. Where she providing? Everybody's talking
Everybody's
about
talking about it.
So
Hands up if you're talking. If you've been talking about it.
So we've got lacy underwear, baby oil, handcuffs, a bra, and a
Hands up.
mask. And a mask. So Clevi Jeans. There's the 5 there.
I'm putting my hand up.
There's some there.
Hands up.
So don't look for them yet now. Don't you move.
I'm
Just
just
gonna run out of wine.
Or me handcuffs there.
You can
Hey,
think
she's there.
and
Oh.
you can think about your handcuffs, but you cannot run for your handcuffs. That is the challenge.
Wait till the.
And the bot boy and the handcuffs.
Right, Levi, here's the list.
Okay.
So there was
Baby
dirty
oil,
pants,
dirty pants,
handcuffs, bra, and a mask.
And a mask.
And remember, if you
What if
think,
you use your bra?
don't
as a
waste your
mask?
time. Like, if you think you can't find it, you have to do a wickety whirl and down a good gulp or a good shot of your drinkers. Now, I've got 2 shots here. I'll show you the. Look, see them? I've got 2 shots poured for myself. So I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to find a few of these things, okay? But you'd never know. Leather Jacket guy is winning 2-0. Okay, Clevi.
Okay,
Wait,
Marcy,
now, here.
a jar of pickles unopened.
A jar of pick. Well, the 5 is in Clevi.
Oh,
Unless we do
alright,
round 2.
okay.
Thank you so much for that. Now, Elga, this is the noise you will hear when you have to run. Okay, wait.
So the 5 things are handcuff, knicker, bra,
Well,
and
Well, Clevy, as you call her, will make this noise.
So. Oh.
And once, no, Levi, this noise. No, and once you hear the cock crowing, Clevi will shout out the first thing you have to find. And then the second thing, okay, you ready for this?
Okay, I'm ready.
I don't think you're ready yet. Did you have a gulp of that
I
wine?
don't
Did
think
you?
you're ready for this, Charlie.
I don't think you're ready for this, Charlie. I don't think you're ready for this, Charlie. Because Elga Fox is singing on YouTube.
Babe.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Right, Levi. Sorry, can I take my shadracks off?
Yes, are you gonna put
I'm
this
taking my
in the
shadracks off, and they're somewhere safe. Okay.
Not affording this bear.
Here we go. Right, let me just make sure the stream is lined up now. Let me make sure she's unorthodox.
I made a mask out of it.
Right, okay. Right, Levi, here we go. Now, Levi, you have the list.
Yeah.
So, Elga, you keep on running until it ends, okay? Levi, have you got this now? Let me just get our screen lined up here. Have you been training for this now, have you?
Yep.
I can see it in her, Levi. She's been training for it.
Yeah.
Now, what's very lucky in this, Elga, is if you give the producer a kiss before it, you've got a good chance of winning. In 3 and 2 and 1 and... She's like a dolphin. She's like a dolphin. Look at her, Levi. Right, Levi, in 3. Have you got the knives? In 3. Levi.
I know I do.
Here we go. Here we go. Are you ready for this?
Ready?
In 3, in 2, in 1. Where's she go Biden? What's the first one?
Baby oil. Go.
Baby oil, go. Fucking baby oil. Where's the baby oil? Where's your mother? Where's the mother?
Oh no.
Gary's
No,
gin.
no, no, no.
Baby oil.
Baby oil.
Baby oil, where's the baby oil? Wickedy where?
Wickedy
Where? Shut down.
Shut. Wickedy
Right, did you get it, Levi?
No, she's disappeared.
You got it. Wickedy where? Give me the next one.
The neighbors.
Give me the next one.
Next one.
She get
Dirty pants.
dirty pants. Fuck,
Dirty
these are
pants.
dirty. These are dirty here.
Dirty pants.
Dirty pants. Where the fuck
Dirty
she go?
pants.
Dirty
It's
pants.
over. Dirty pants. Dirty pants. I think she's gone into the neighbors to ask for oil. Dirty pants. Dirty pants. Dirty pants.
A weighing scale. I found a weighing scale. A weighing scale. Dirty pants. Fuck.
Wickedy oil.
Did she have one?
Buy baby oil. She has got everything in one go. Hold on.
What's the next one?
Well,
Wickedy where? Wickedy where? I can't find it. Handcuffs. Slow chat. Handcuffs.
Alga's got everything.
Handcuffs.
She's
How many does she have?
got a mask, an oil, and a bra.
Handcuffs.
And pants.
Handcuffs. That's one for me.
Yeah.
Handcuffs, sorry.
And a bra.
Handcuffs. What's she got? What's next?
A
A
bra.
brassiere.
A bra. Alga's and a
Where's the
bra.
brassiere?
Here, have mine. I'm
Yeah.
joking.
Brassiere. Fuck, I can't. Leave my don't have any. Wickedy word. Wickedy word. Shut in.
You can take a
Let's
shot.
try the beer.
Where? I think Alga was.
What's the next one?
She
What's the
wants
next one?
everything.
What's the last one?
Bra, mask, handcuffs, dirty pants.
Mask. Mask is the last one.
Yeah.
I have it. Mask. That's my mask. That's my COVID mask. Look at it. No, she didn't win, Levi, did she?
She did.
Elga, look at my mask.
Yeah.
Look at it.
She got all 5 at once.
Mine's just a bed mask. Mine's like,
Whoa. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
because technically we just said a mask. We didn't say specify. So that's
Whoa.
correct. So that's 1-0.
Whoa.
Well
Did I
done.
win?
No.
Let me get a bird.
2, 3, 4-0.
What?
Oh, you got 1. 4.
I got the
1.
handcuffs.
You got 4-2.
I got the handcuffs.
4-2.
So how many did she get?
She got the baby oil, the dirty pants. The
No,
bra,
she didn't get the
and
baby oil.
mask. Yes.
But where's the baby oil?
Every chickers has baby oil.
What?
Yeah.
What make is that?
it's actually, well,
Bio oil.
Oh no, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. Bio oil doesn't count as baby oil. I've tried it before. It doesn't work.
Okay, so
No,
that's,
then show me the.
so that's
I don't have handcuffs either.
that's so the bra, the mask,
Yeah.
and the pants. Dirty
She
pants.
didn't have them.
Oh,
You
the
didn't have
dirty
them,
pants.
Elga.
And you've got the mask and the handcuffs.
I have the mask and the
All
handcuffs.
together, that's a great night in.
So who wins then? How many did she have?
Alga 1 by 1, 3-2.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
The first person to beat me in.
That's why you should always carry
Where's
a
she
bra.
co-fighting? Is the unorthodox. It is the Elga Fox. Whoa! How did she beat me in that, Levi? How did she beat me in
Because
that?
like a box, you see, she went up and she went like this.
I can't take it anymore.
Running jokes and clip bottles.
What?
Should be asked why Al gets sexy lingerie, blindfold, and baby oil all right on hand.
Oh, Elga, good question. Why do you have, by the running joke,
Good
why do you have
point.
lingerie? Oh, can I ask you a quick question? What's a better underwear for chickers? Is it Ann Cummers or is it Veronica's Closet?
Veronica's closet.
I'm wearing Veronica's closet
Have you Veronica's Closet?
She brought it in closet.
because
Nice.
I'm wearing running joke right now.
Yes, can all thank me after. Yes, can all thank me after.
Thank
No, I actually disagree because I think the both of you, you and Cleve Jean, are both in the closet. These are both in the
I
closet.
would never be able to wear
No, you
Victoria's closet if it wasn't for running joke. So thank you so much. Mwah.
You're dead right, sir. Now, Elga, we're actually going to let you go in about 4 or 5 hours, but there's other questions coming in here. I can't ask these questions, Levi. I can't ask them. I can't ask them, Levi. I don't ask them. There's a question that's after coming in here, Elga, and I know you don't mind me asking any question, but it's after coming in about your manager.
Oh, yeah. He's a little sleep over there.
Yeah. Yeah, watch. This is our manager. Wait till you hear what he has to say. I can't believe this, Levi. Can't believe this.
Well, this isn't. You haven't.
Oh.
You've got
Oh, it all over me.
Oh. Oh, look at that. I'm surrounded by pussy tonight, so I am.
I am so jealous. I've always wanted to have a space where I could have a cat or a puppy or something like, or a dog or something like that. But instead we've got Leather Jaxie Dog.
Yeah.
Which is
Oh,
cool.
did you hear about this, Elga? We've got an adopted donkey. Have you ever seen him?
No.
Yeah, we adopted a donkey, Leather Jaxie Dog.
We can't have cats or anything like that, so
Yeah.
which is awful.
Well, no.
Send me a picture. Send me a picture.
Oh, and Leather Jaxie Dog actually had a baby.
Yeah, no.
A chickers came in to the sanctuary
And-
and she had a baby.
He doesn't want it, Levi.
Because
He doesn't want it. And actually,
And
Elga,
that's
we
a
will
fact.
not send you a
Dog to
picture
donkey, don't I?
because, and I'll tell you this, we do not send duck pics and we don't send donk pics to anyone out there because I always think it's a bad idea. You understand?
Yeah, I'm disappointed, but I understand.
You know, because quack quack, you don't want to see a duck pic coming through into your email, and you most certainly do not want to see a donk pic. What was then the Jaxie Dog's best friend called?
About my manager. You saw my manager there. He's a man of little words. So.
Yeah, not impressed. Not impressed with the way the show's after going tonight, Elga. Not impressed.
Hey,
He's like,
How's
too much
Mr.
messages
Paula?
and he's
Shit.
embarrassed I took out the bra at that, you know?
Yeah, well, look, I think
Irish Jesus.
whenever you're playing Where She Coviden and a brassiere is pulled out, you're always going to get in trouble with the manager. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I was going to say to you, if you actually trimmed all the hair of Catastrophe there, right, of your cat, and you made like a cat bra out of it, I tell you something, you'd have a winner there.
Would a Victoria's Secret like that? It's the furry bras, wouldn't it?
Veronica's Closet, you mean?
Oh, for Veronica's Closet, sorry.
Yeah.
There's the wrong. Veronica's Closet, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you tell Olga about Catastrophe?
Oh,
So, about the cat. The
better
one,
than your cat.
there's this cat, right?
Better than your cat.
A neighborhood cat, and it hates everyone. Like it goes like this,
Yeah.
and everyone, no joke. It just like, and everyone just goes, oh, stay
He
away from
bites
that cat.
cats.
What does it do? It comes right over to Leather and curls up beside him. Nuts.
Oh.
Like the only person, like the cat, the crazy cat in the neighborhood, and the only person that curls up beside is Leather. I think it's because he looks like a lion with the hair.
Yeah, it's exactly it. Especially now that you're in lockdown.
Yes, that is true. Chick Marie Soup Chat at 20 I'm back! Bash!
She's
Like
banging
Rosie
back.
Marie.
Chica Marie. You
And
just
then-
caught the fox. She's roaming through Temple Bar, sir.
You
She's from the
have
high
to
channel.
post a picture of Catastrophe.
I'll have to post it for her. Hey, could we have a cat fight?
Cat fight. He's over under the chair. I actually got scraped there. I don't know if you can see.
Whoa!
Chick-Marie!
Oh, look at that. Oh, look. She's showing her skin. Look at that.
Oh, I looked at that quickly and what, did it nip
I
you?
think you need stitches on it, yeah.
I deserved it. I shouldn't have been taking him up like that. She deserved
I think actually, can I be honest with you? I think because that's such a deep scratch, I
Yeah.
think you might have to take off all the top. Because I'll tell you why, if there's any pressure, around that cut, you'll bleed out.
Oh!
it.
Good noonan, Soup Chat.
Taking any chances.
Yes, you better not. And you better do it immediately. You better do it immediately.
I could have used the mask I found. I banned it.
Good noonan asks, what's been Elga's most embarrassing moment on stage?
Oh, good girl. Good noonans after asking your most embarrassing moment on stage.
Yeah.
Oh, it was like one of the very first times I ever sang on stage. I was just singing the cover, and it was one of the very first times. I was so nervous, So I drank loads to try and get rid of the nerves, which is a really bad idea. But the more I drank, the more I thought I was going to be fine. So I got up there and was really bad. I sang into the wings and forgot the words. So it was actually a really good lesson because I kind of realized, yeah, I definitely can't drink and perform at the same time. But it was a shit show.
It is really bad when you forget the words. But the good thing is, when you forget words, is that if they're your words, you can make them up and down. Oh, bloody no! Yeah!
Yes!
Writing my own songs great.
Hey, and Al gets bloody great drinking and performing, I'll tell you that.
It is, and lads, hopefully we'll see you soon in the flesh.
Yeah, you've only another 4 hours of this show. It's crazy, like.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Break open the other bottle.
No, as I was saying,
I love the bridge in the back. Where is that?
over here is on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we built that the other day for you. We built it the other day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm really honoured. I'm really. This has been the highlight of lockdown. The cat enjoyed it, even though he didn't look like he was enjoying it.
I think the best part of it was that I beat you in Where's She Covine, but also that I have a challenger in Where's She Covine. You never know what could happen next week. The challenge could be rescinded. But also I think it was very important for us to hear what your manager had to say, because I think the words...
Oh, manager's coming up!
The words...
Oh,
he's coming up,
you.
is he? He's coming
like,
behind you.
Oh, he's going to whisper in your ear.
Yeah.
Oh, he's hiding.
I think the words from your manager tonight... With
He's under the table!
He's under the table now. He's eating rats. Everything...
You wouldn't bother.
Everything
I
you
love
said
that.
tonight, Elga, could not be even close to what the manager
Oh,
said
she's on
tonight.
Jason, was
Is she-
it?
No, Levi!
Yes, I
Don't be
got
saying she's off chasing. But everything that you said tonight, Elga, was top class. And I hate people who go, oh, check out Elga Fox on youtube.com for Elga Fox music and all that. Don't you dare head there. Because she's also on Face Cabbage, Insta Cabbage, Tweet Cabbage. This is the Brew Crew. We don't mess around. When we get on a special breast for the first time in 5 beers, you better head over to her and you better give her an Insta Cabbage. Did you hear that, Elga? Did you?
I appreciate it. And also, I bet you weren't expecting the manager to be here tonight.
No, this
Little
is
bit-
very official.
Yeah, a little bit disappointed with that. I should have been let know in the memo.
Probably the best Irish manager in Ireland, though.
Actually,
Fact.
you should have sent me a meow. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was better the first 6 time. And Levi!
Alright? It's not me, it's the
Hey!
soccer.
Elga Fox, you're a bit unorthodox. One final question to you. Apart from this whole big bone of virus, because we're back to normal, aren't we, next week? Or aren't we, kinda? Can you live giggers next week?
They're starting to ease things. Yeah, slowly. Yeah.
And can you live giggers?
No gigs. There won't be any gigs till next year, I don't think. I think all festivals and pubs won't be open till August, if we're lucky.
Well, if they do it, I think they're going to come up with a way to do it like outside. If everyone...
Yeah.
And actually, I was just walking by Portobello Bridge there, and there's an English school. It's a gorgeous building and it has a balcony. And I just looked up the balcony and thought that would be a perfect place to put a band, because the band could space out. So things like that, put a band up on the balcony and let people enjoy the music.
They had that. They actually had that. They had before they had people
What's that?
performing on balconies.
Hear that?
Yeah, that's what they used to have. Yeah, it was a real good idea, but then.
I think we need to bring that back. And so I just saw that balcony today at Portobello Bridge. People that are from that area, they'll know it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that would be perfect, because they can just be safe.
No.
Are there many
You
people
may
out in
not.
the canal?
There's people sitting around like in small little groups, but they get moved on.
Mass
and
groups.
so
Druggers.
most people that walk
Oh.
Hey, no drugs, only jugs.
a few sneaky drinks and a few sneaky puffs of different things.
Oh, what? What?
Huh?
Do you know?
What?
What? Elga, do you know what I have to say to you? Now, Elga, I know you got inspired by one band. You were telling me this years ago. You were telling me that there was one band that inspired you the most out of every band. And that was the band that I was in years ago. It's called Apocalyptic Sunburn. And you were saying to me before, what a great band, because we were the first band to ever play Irish Tip Top, right? And Irish Tip Top is a very special type of music where, like, if you don't have a good spooner in the band, you're booked. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah?
Oh yeah, we're going to have that spoon up, by the way, just on a side note, but yeah.
So I think, well, you better get cleaning your spoons, because I've heard I've heard you're a household of forks. So you better get your tip top together, because that challenge will be coming down the line. You have beaten me in. Where's she Viden?
Oh.
But the next challenge will be the spoon challenge. It will be the leather jacket guy spooning Elga Fox. That's the challenge. I've said it. Once I've said it, it has to happen.
Really, really like it. I love the sound of that.
All I can say to you is, wash your teeth. Wash your teeth. A little tip to you there now. Little tip to you there, sir. This has been Unbox Elga Fox. She's a little bit unorthodox. She's Caramelga. Check her out on youtube.com/Elga Fox. She loves the music. She loves the tunes. Check her out. It's all original music. It's all original. She's got her manager in the background.
Bring back original.
He's not liking what's happening. What do we do about it? Are we going to get sued by the manager?
Definitely.
I think we're going to get sued by it. I'm going to have a 4-ball in my mouth before it ends. Look at him. He's like aliens. What's the cat aliens? Jonesy from Aliens.
Oh.
Where's Ripley when you need her?
Beautiful.
Where's Ripley when you need her? Look at that. Elga Fox, unorthodox. And Elga, can we ask you one final question before we let you go semi-sober?
Yeah.
Are you having that? Go on, sir. See you, Elga. Bye. Bye. Wow.
Oh, that was so much fun.
She's out of there.
Yeah.
That's a special breast, Levi.
Definitely special breast. Oh my gosh, I can't wait till
Wow.
till lockdown
Wow.
is over.
Hope
Even
it's
though it
here.
seems like it's going to be a lot. Can you imagine if lockdown is over and if we win the fight and we get to save the studio?
The studio, yeah.
It kind of gets me excited, and then I go to myself, no, Levi, don't get your hopes up. Bring it back down. Stay level. Stay positive.
No,
stay
Levi.
level.
No, Levi. Because what I was saying is thank you so much to everyone actually who donated
It's
and
Elba, the
masturbated.
cat queen, says Beer Matt, which I do not
The
think-
Cat King!
The
She's
cat
the
king,
Cat
the cat
King!
queen.
Beer Mat! Oh no, she's challenged Beer Mat as well. I just want to say
Yes.
thank you so much to Unbox Elga Fox, Unorthodox Elga Fox. She's unbelievable. She's got the tunes, she's got the music, and she's got the personality, doesn't she, Clevi? Doesn't she, Clevi?
Screwy Louie really wants Elga to replace Johnny.
Yes, and Screwy Louie, you know what, Screwy Louie, Clevi will make it happen. We get her to sit on his lap. We get her to sit on his lap, because you can't replace the split.
Well, if we get to
There's
save
nobody more
this, if we
squishy.
get to save the studio, loads
Yeah.
of new things are going to be happening.
We can put them into the tiptoe in.
I don't even want
The
to talk
tiptoe
about
in.
it. It gets my
Into the
hopes
tiptoe
up
in.
too much, so I'm just going to
Look at
stay
'em.
in the middle.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Oh my gosh.
And everybody, please check her out on youtube.com for...
MJC.2 get Paul's penis on a Zoom. Paul's penis, yes. So yeah, Leather Jaxie Donk, yes, Leather Jaxie
Yeah.
Donk is real because Paul's Better Call Paul was saying Leather Jackson, but Better Call Paul, yeah, Leather Jaxie Donk is real because yeah, we don't have anywhere to like cats or dogs or anything we do with big animals.
Oh, do you know what I never got to do, Clevi?
Yeah.
I never got to spin the wheel, gal.
Oh,
Spin the wheel,
we'll
Elga.
have to
The
do it
wheel,
next
gal.
time. We're
We'll
gonna-
have to do it the next time. We never got to spin the wheel, gal.
and thank you so much, MJ.
Clevi. Thank you so much, MJ.
wow.
Clevi, that was her. Yeah.
It's been
I can't
such-
believe she beat me in where she provided.
It's been such a whirlwind
Yeah.
tonight. Oh, I hate when people say it's been such a whirlwind tonight. Why did I say that?
That means you need a burr.
But
Right, what do you want
has.
next?
It's been, I'm.
We've a Johnny Strap on bullshit. We've had Unorthodox Elga Fox. They're all coming, Clevi. They're all coming here, Clevi. We'll make it.
Thanks for any joke. But I'm ready for a fight. And I will fight the good fight. But,
Look at me Maggie Scratchers. I never got to scratch any of me Maggie Scratchers, Levi. Look at them all. They're from the United States, Levi.
These Girl Scout cookies are darn good. Who sent us these Girl Scout cookies? They're good.
That was Shimmy Seamus, I think. That was Shimmy. Do you know one person I've never had back on the Zoom, Levi?
What?
You know that Elga Fox? I'd never have her back on. Do you know why, Cleavon?
Why is that?
Because every time I do a Where She Coviden with a chicker from Elitrum, they always have all the stuff. They always hide all the underwear, all the brassieres, and all the handcuffs. They always leave them out handy, Levi. How can I beat that?
I don't know.
I
There's
can't
no way.
beat that, Levi.
There's no way.
I've had enough of her. She'll never be on again, Levi.
Oh, Jimmy James is not saying more, but Jimmy James, they are absolutely delicious. Those Girl Scout cookies. Because I've heard about them, people talking about them, and now I get it. Booty Busters. But don't worry, because that Ring Fit, I've been using that Ring Fit on Switch, and my arms are so strong now. I have definitely gained huge muscle.
I've a
And
hole.
my suckers! Oh, doing the Ring Fit, doing the arm stuff makes your suckers much bigger.
I've a hole in me bucket. Dear Elga, I've a hole in me bucket. Dear Elga, dear Mo. Yo! Do you want to try that, sir?
I need to get one of those shakers, this egg shaker.
Levi, we have to bring on the next challenge. Now, we did say we were going to open up some chippity doodah days. These are cannoli chips.
Yeah, so
Powdered sugar. Where are these from?
yeah, Mars,
Canuckland, is that? Are these from
I
Canuckland?
did actually join the brownies, which is before you joined the Girl Scouts. But when I got there, I think I told this story before. And
Oh, look at these, Levi. Look at these, Levi. Look at the state of them, sir.
I joined the brownies before the Girl Scouts actually, but there was this one girl, she kept going around taking my bloody hat. And then when we went there, do you know what we learned in Girl Scout brownies? Do you know what they taught us?
What do you learn?
How to sew, and then we
What?
skipped around a mushroom singing a song about fairies. And I
What?
was like, what? And that's it. That's what we did.
You learned the fairy tune, did you?
Yeah, we're the pixies, jolly pixies, making whiskey while we fixies or something like that.
What's this for, Levi?
Chicken Free Soup Jar at $5. My package should be there next week. I'm tracking. Awesome.
Organic cherry beer. Cleve, I've got cherry beer. I should have poured this for Elga through the camera, Levi. I should have poured that for you. This is a cherry beer. Let's pour this one out.
Everyone's
I'm
saying
on that
blood
bird.
Talgo was just so
They're
cool.
sending so much love out to her. Give us some of it back. Give us some of it back. Just because she beat me in Where She Coviden. I'll take her, so I'm going to spoon her next week. I'm going to spoon her hard. Wait, you see it?
Oh my goodness.
Do you want one of these cherry burrs, Levi? There's a cherry burr.
A cherry bird?
It's a cherry burr.
Hey,
It's a
Space
cherry
Boy.
burr.
How are you doing?
Ah, that's obsessive. How you doing, Space?
It is.
There's a cherry burr.
I'm so, yeah, oh, that was lovely.
Yeah. There you go, Cleva. Nipples loves her burr there, Cleva. Mm.
I sent you the cherry beer. This is pinball.
Oh, pinball. Thanks so much, sir.
Legend.
It's class, sir.
Thank
That
you
is
so
class. I
much.
forgot that one actually, Cleva. I
Pinball's
thought it
the
was me that sent
cowboy.
it. I thought I sent it.
Good, you know, are you really allergic to magic mushrooms? Magic mushrooms used actually be the, like totally legal.
Wait, round one of where's me beer?
Oh, what's that? Magic mushrooms used to be able to go into a shop and buy them in different little Tupperware things, and then they banned it because someone didn't take them wisely. Oh my gosh! Millie super chatted $50.
What?
She said, "Woohoo! Oh my! I said I'd get smashed, and I